Welcome to Gaming Morning Show, your favorite morning radio show that plays games. We're like an FM morning radio show, and since it's a weekday, we're on your favorite platform, just like we've been Monday through Friday since 2020. And of course on our website, gamingmorningshow.tv. So whether you're able to join us in the chat, or are lurking or listening, we're happy you're here. Who knows what today will bring? Maybe there will be amazing food inventions.
One hand for the taco, says, one hand right below the taco, ready to catch.
Eat the crunchy taco, catch it, soft taco second.
That is brilliant.
I mean, we do like a good food topic. Put it on a pancake. Or maybe we'll celebrate someone's birthday.
Today, actor Peter Sarsgaard turns 52.
He's the pirate now.
Or meet a star of stage and screen.
Says I, gaming, doc gaming, sports doc gaming. Oh shoot, I have too many names.
Is that Keonstopher Reevkin? Or maybe I'll get to leave this box. I'm pretty okay in here. Okay, let's not get too ridiculous. I'm never getting out of here. But that's okay, because I'm here with you. Every weekday morning at 6 a.m. Pacific. And whatever the heck time it is in the UK. Your search is over.
Beep, beep, longer beep.
You found Gaming Morning Show, and we're getting started right now.
Morning, gamer. Welcome in. It's Gaming Morning Show. Hello, it is Monday, August 21st, 2023. We're on the air everywhere. We're there, and there, and there, and there. All of the places. It is where we are. Just like Tarzan, we're in your heart.
Alright, it didn't work this time.
Oh, was it poetic or was it an actual poem?
You know, that line gets blurred a lot.
What do you mean?
I always just worry when there's, you know, a couple words that rhyme back to back. You never know what'll happen.
Heartfelt messages to let the animals know that they are loved. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. No, let's go no poem. I think they should wait for their cue. So
Perfect.
Plus, I mean, you've told me this story many times. The animals of the menagerie, they are their own animals. They do what they want on the weekends. I bet at this time they're still scrambling to get back in front of that window.
Yeah, they're probably not ready yet.
Did anyone call Bear Bear?
They're still in hair and makeup.
Where is Bear Bear? We haven't seen. Someone get Bear Bear.
Bird's freaking out because he's the newest one, and Eagle, who's been here for a while now, is like, chill. Bear's always late on Mondays.
We never miss Bear Bear. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's perfect. It's fine.
He'll be here. He's always here. We always freak out. It's fine.
I will peck your eyes out. Whoa, Eagle, chill out, man. Don't have to get
Sorry, I haven't had my Eagle coffee yet this morning.
It's been a bad weekend. It wasn't bad. It was just long. Hey, it's Sports.Gaming, left side of your screen. I am Hefty Goof. This is Gaming Morning Show. We are your favorite morning radio show that plays games. Weekend was hectic and busy, but I had a lot of fun. How'd you do?
I was busy.
Lots of stuff.
Busy.
Lots of stuff. Social extroversion to the max. Got to meet businesses up in Portland. So I got to say hi to one of our audience members, which was super fun. Over the weekend, got to hang out with you for a tidbit as well. So all in all, I would call it a successful weekend and ate my weight in carne asada tacos. I'm still digesting.
Sounds yummy.
It was good. I'll tell you more about our weekends. How was your weekend? Let us know coming up in just a moment. It's Discovery Day, International Day of Remembrance in tribute to the victims of terrorism, Internet Self-Care Day, National Brazilian Blowout Day, National Senior Citizens Day, and National Spumoni Day?
Nice.
I've heard of Spumoni. I think it's like a... Well, no, now I think I'm thinking of gelato. That's like an ice cream.
This is another ice cream.
Okay.
Yeah. It's It's the gelato it's the Neapolitan of gelato.
Oh, it's like strawberry, chocolate, vanilla, but gelato.
Yeah, it's
It's
Look it
hard to explain.
pink, green, and brown. So is it strawberry, pistachio, or cherry? I think it's cherry, pistachio, and then chocolate.
Sounds delightful.
Yeah.
Sounds delightful. Good morning to Mel B on YouTube. It's great to see you. Thank you for stopping by today.
First,
Says we'll be back after some national days of the day, or after we get done through these. Well, we are. Sunflower Field asks owners, asks visitors, these are the owners of the Sunflower Field, to stop taking nude photos. That's the story we'll give you in about 30 minutes from now. Hey, these are our sunflowers. If you could just move along, please, we'd appreciate you not taking your nude photos here. That would be very appreciated.
I'm interested to learn, is it just the nude part? Like, if you throw on some clothes, you can take some pictures, or they just no more pictures?
They have like a rack of clothes, and they're like, okay, all right, you can put those on, but then you got to get out of here. We're not having this happen again. And then coming up next hour, raccoon breaks into a Wisconsin church. So there's another burglar in the church.
Oh, it's,
Doesn't really flow, does it?
raccoon, the church.
Buffoon.
Ooh, like, baboon. Buffoon.
Today is National Report Upcoding Fraud Day. What the hell did I make day of the day?
I don't know.
Wow. Our 10 of minutes of prep has struck me. What is National Report Upcoding Fraud Day?
Well, upcoding in like medical coding is, so there's different codes for like different levels of like exams, for example, and like if they were time based, maybe at 25 minutes I get to use a higher code while I spend 20 minutes with you, but I upcode to that 25 minute. That's a no-no.
Well,
you get in trouble for stuff like that.
It's funny you say that, because according to nationaltoday.com, fraudsters siphon off $65 billion each year in Medicare fraud through inflated reimbursement claims. Upcoding is one of the most rampant types of healthcare fraud that must end.
Yep.
Did you know we'd be talking about this on a gaming morning show someday?
Nope.
I had no clue. All right. Well, there you go. Only you can prevent upcoding fraud. Actually, you probably have the least amount of chance to end upcoding fraud, now that I think about it.
I mean, not doing it is important, so I'll continue not upcoding.
Well, I know you could probably do it, but like, can Groggy or Die upcode incorrectly? Probably not.
No, but this is why it's important to look at your EOBs. You know, you go to the doctor. A few weeks later, you'll get something in the mail, and it's an EOB, and you'll look at it, and you'll be like, I don't know what any of this means, and you'll just shred it. It's important to learn a little bit about what's on those EOBs, because it can give you a lot of information. And even early in my doctoring career, we took the kids to their pediatrician one time, and we got the EOB, and they had charged the insurance company. None of it came to us, so it really didn't matter. I could have easily just tossed it, but they charged the insurance company like a few $100s for a hearing exam. And so I looked into the code they used, and the code they used was for like a full like hearing exam with all of this specifications that you would do at an audiologist or an ENT. And that's not what they did. They did like a screening exam that they do for normal like wellness kid checkups.
Oh.
And so I had brought it to the attention of the office. I'm like, this isn't the right exam. Like, this isn't what was done. And I don't know if they ever changed it or anything, but stuff like that happens a lot. And if it goes to you, the difference between, you know, a $20 screening exam and a $500 exam could be a significant amount if you're looking at co-pays or co-insurances or deductibles. So looking at that stuff and catching things like that can be very helpful for you as well.
Only you can prevent a hearing fraud charge. I think that's good.
You're gonna just work Smokey the Bear into this all day, aren't you?
Only you can work Smokey the Bear into everything. Explanation of benefits is the EOB, and at least in the U.S. insurance system, I believe this is universal, right? Every insurance has to do this.
Yeah.
You receive something called an explanation of benefits, which explains what was charged to the insurance company.
Yep. And it'll lay out the specifics of, because every doctor's office that's in network with an insurance company have certain allowed amounts for certain things. So you go in and you have an office visit, and the doctor might charge $300, but through that insurance company's contract, they're only allowed to charge $200. So it'll have that information, and then it'll lay out specifically what was paid by the insurance company and what is the patient's responsibility. And so that stuff should match exactly what you're billed by the doctor's office. So good stuff.
Good morning to Groggy or Die and L&E.
Nice chat.
Nice chat to you both. Thank you for being here. Groggy says, how many fraud stories you want? I spent over a year in fraud prevention at a bank. We'll take as many fraud prevention stories as you want.
Only you can provide fraud prevention stories.
As long as they're PG-13, Groggy. Interesting. Never really thought of looking at codes. Great tips, says Eleni. Yeah, we Hefty Wife and I talk about this a lot, especially because this is the line of work that she's in, and we talk about how if you don't explain to people what an EOB is for and some of the other things, then it's not easy to do some things that might be pretty easy to do, right? You feel like it's a big mystery, but if somebody who knows about EOB can sit there and kind of walk you through how to read yours, especially hopefully the insurance company that is providing the EOB has like a good explainer website or some tutorial videos, or gosh, even a person on the phone who can explain it, then that's really helps eliminate that barrier, because they can be confusing for sure.
Yes, absolutely. Initial reading of these when you don't live in that world is like speaking another language, and it seems really confusing, but it can be broken down pretty well for people who don't live in that world all the time. And so finding resources either online through the insurance company or through friends and family to learn what they're saying, it doesn't take a lot to get the gist of the information that's on there. And if you go to any smaller medical clinics, you can always take those in and be like, hey, what's this mean? And just about anyone at a medical office will be able to break down what's on those.
And if that doesn't work, just contact 1-800-ASK-SDG, which is a Sports Talk Gaming's hotline. He'll answer those for you post haste.
Redact the important stuff and throw it in Discord. I'll walk you through it.
Please do not put medical information in the Discord. Please.
Yeah, redact the important stuff. That's the important part.
Oh my gosh. Groggy, why are you putting your social security number in the Discord? Stop it, Groggy!
Why'd you write your PIN number on there?
That has nothing to do with your medical stuff. We don't need your home address, Groggy. Groggy does say only you can prevent fraud, unless you buy a GMS Plus subscription, where Phil will monitor your credit report. Actually, I say that's not true, but honestly, I don't know what is in GMS Plus, so I imagine Groggy's making like a significant amount of money off of us.
Yeah, we're coincidentally we're not affiliated with GMS Plus at all.
You'd think we would be, but surprisingly, not the case.
Nice work.
Man, I hung out there for a bit. It's like, I think he's going to do it. Is he going to do it? He's going to do it. The old,
right by him.
The old, expected Hefty Goof Monday hat trick, am I right?
Welcome to a new week of Rocket League.
We literally would have on our bingo card, If Hefty gets a hat trick, you just win bingo.
It's the end of bingo. You win for the week.
We just shut it down. That'd be hilarious. Surprisingly, though, this game's still 4-3.
Yeah, it's a back and forth game.
Drop pass. Yeah, I haven't been in too many fraud situations. I've been pretty good having a streak of like detecting bad links and, you know, phishing emails and things over, you know, my lifetime. But I did recently have one where it was while delivering food. I got a call. Basically what they do is they let you know that an order is going to be canceled or was canceled, which is the order that they placed, and then they call you and start you through a process of getting compensated for those. And I absolutely got way too deep into that rabbit hole before I was like, wait a second, no, this is not the way this works. I've had this happen the way it actually works before. What am I doing? So, yes, not good. And it wasn't fun because I felt like I made a mistake, and it wasn't fun to feel taken advantage of either. You know what I mean? So it was very uncomfortable. I do like the guy somewhere on, you know, Instagram Reels, TikTok, who goes, "Hi, my name's so-and-so, and this is my master's degree in Homeland Security." I do like that guy. That guy has a pretty good a shtick going on.
It's pretty good.
Except the only thing they didn't know is that goes straight to me. Surprisingly, 3-goal hat trick, and Sean beat me by 11 points. Go figure.
I was busy. I was doing work.
Monday MVP. Hey, it's 6:25 West Coast time. It's 9:25 out east. It is 2:25 for those watching GMS in the UK. My social security number is frozen unless I unfreeze it, so it gave us a Liam Neeson good luck. Actually, that was the person on the other end of the phone with Liam Neeson, actually. So, should find that actor's name and give them more credit. Groggy adds, though, my first time catching fraud, my own father drained my bank account, opened 3 credit accounts in my name, hence the frozen social security number. Damn. This inspired me to do fraud prevention and banking. Now I have my ish locked down. Friendly tip, know your bankers, set up call signs for info, and monitor your credit report and bank statements. All
My
sound
banker's
advice.
call sign is Iceman.
You're not supposed to tell us. Just put your call sign in our Discord. Truly, though, sound tip, Groggy. Thank you so much for adding that. If you have a fraud prevention tip, please let us know, because only you can get these 4 news stories coming up from Sports.Gaming. It's the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News, and it starts right now. Here's Sean.
Good morning. It is Monday, August 21st, 2023, and this is your Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News. Also 4 news stories.
Well,
Oh, no.
it's 3, and then you get the
no.
out today, which is like
Hold
4.
on.
No,
I'll find another one.
No, you did fine. Everything's good.
Okay, good. Whew. I was worried. It was a struggle just finding these 3 today.
Well, actually, let's get a bonus one. What the heck? It's Monday.
This is the closest we've been for some time to play. Sean comes up with random trivia
Oh,
for
gosh.
because I was striking out all over the place when it came to news, but we pieced together a couple things, so you got lucky once again.
Thank goodness.
The first one, the actual news story for today, this broke after we were off the air on Friday, so it's a little stale, but still important to talk about. And that's the fact that an 18-year Call of Duty veteran announced he's leaving Activision. This is from Kenneth Shepard of Kotaku. 18-year veteran David Vonderhaar, the studio design director at Treyarch, has announced he's leaving Activision after shipping 8 Call of Duty games since 2004. This is a pretty storied career with Activision, and he announced his leaving of the company on his personal LinkedIn account. where he says, quote, "Today I'm sharing that I have left Activision and Treyarch after an incredible 18 years and 8 Call of Duty games. To my coworkers at Treyarch, I am immensely grateful for the time we invested working to improve our craft, never sitting on success, and always wondering how to improve what we design and how we produce it." He does follow up by saying, "I am staying in the games industry, working on an undisclosed project I can't discuss yet, but I am excited about a rare and unique opportunity. I'll update you as soon as possible." So, when he updates us, we'll update you.
It sounds like a very, end of an era type message for sure. Like, hey, it's been a long run. When I update myself, I'll update you. Yeah. Log out. And then, what's the person's name?
David Vonderhaar.
And then no one heard from David for another 18 years.
And then he announces he's been working on a game called Duty Calls.
I couldn't think of anything else, but I really tried.
Yeah, so good luck to David. I'm sure he will be missed at the studio, and I'm sure he'll go on and do amazing things after 20 years, almost. It's pretty good. In our next news story, we've been looking forward to Starfield's release for a bit now. We've talked about it in a few different ways. Well, now we're talking about the fact that the PC release might not have DLSS, according to preload files. This is from Taylor Lyles of IGN. This is specifically a PC version and NVIDIA's deep learning super sampling technology. This was spotted by PC Gamer, a user on the social media platform X on Twitter. I'm not going to do it. They wrote it here, but I'm not going to do it. Named Sebastian Castellanos searched through the Starfield preload files on PC and posted a screenshot noting various files and folders stating AMD's Fidelity FX Super Resolution 2.0 was the only super sampling tech he could find, with no signs of DLSS or Intel's XESS. Which super sampling tech do you prefer?
Oh, I prefer super sampling tech SST. My favorite. Yes.
Yeah, that's
and
a good one. Also
EOB, big fan of that.
Nice, yeah, that's a
explanation of tech benefits.
Nice. It's apparently AMD announced a few months back that it was teaming up with Bethesda and was the exclusive PC partner for Starfield. It doesn't completely rule out the fact that there could be a patch for XESS and DLSS support. The signs indicate that FSR 2.0 will be the only super sampling tech available to Starfield's PC players. This is all most important for people who like to push their PC games and PC gaming machines to the ultra maximum performance levels and high graphics and 300 frames per second on an IMAX monitor. So this isn't going to affect everybody, but the people that really care about this stuff are going to really care about this stuff.
The deeper tech. That's where it's really.
That's right. This won't stop me from playing. I tried really hard to squint at this and be like, this might keep me from playing on PC. I should get an Xbox, but I couldn't do it.
If that didn't work, can I try one more appeal?
Mm-hmm.
You should get an Xbox.
Oh, okay.
Okay, perfect. It could be an S. That's fine.
Yeah. So we'll keep an eye on this. I'm sure it'll work its way out. Other than the people that are big fans of DLSS. Sorry. In our last news story, this is a game that I've talked about. I just can't remember if it's been on the show at all or if it's just been with you or family or someone, but this was a nice little story, so I decided to put it in here. This is from Rebecca Valentine of IGN, and it's about a developer who hand-painted an entire video game over the course of 7 years. The Master's Pupil is the game, and it's a puzzler action platformer looking game. But yeah, the developer Pat Naum hand painted every bit of this game, and it took a whopping 7 years to finish it. The story goes through a pretty detailed look at his work and the work he's done for this game over the last almost decade, and is a really good deep dive into what it takes to make a game, you know, but especially making a game where you're hand painting, and not just like digitally painting, but like physically with paints and canvases painting video game. And so this is a really good read if you have the time to dive into something like this. And then we'll for sure look into this game a little bit more. It's been on my radar, but I haven't had a chance to catch it. It apparently is launched on Switch and PC at the end of July, so it is available. The Master's Pupil, worth checking out. And then, yeah, good job, Pat, all the work you did, and go check out the story.
Yeah, we've looked at this at least offline, like Sean mentioned, where there's some DMs sent back and forth. And this one, and then that Viewfinder game that recently came out as well, were two that just seemed so incredibly innovative, but certainly unique, right? To have the way that you can shift through different types of art with Viewfinder, and then now with this one, a hand-drawn game that moves like it's animated is just, I mean, at least from the trailer, it looks absolutely spectacular. So these are the kind of games that, you know, Sean could play and I could just sit back and watch. It would be absolutely amazing, because wow. I'll check out the story, because, you know, like I said, curiosity is definitely there, and why you decide to do the things that you decide to do. And for 7 years, you saw this vision, worked on it, and now it's real. That's really exciting for them.
That's pretty fantastic. Now, if he could just repaint everything for PlayStation so I could get trophies, that'd be cool. I don't know why he has to repaint everything for that to happen.
You have to use the PlayStation paint.
Yeah, I'd prefer it to be that way.
Right, yeah. It's because there's acrylic paint, there's Switch paint, PlayStation paint.
PlayStation paint.
I know that.
Good old PSP. Wait, that's something.
Wait a second. That's something else.
And always last but never least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News with the world-renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today, like the Powerball out on PC, Casual Effect out on PC, Mortal Street Fighter out on PC. That's not gonna last. That's not gonna last at all. And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's Name of the Morning goes to Extremely Powerful Capybaras Training Grounds out on PC.
Mortal Street Fighter Combat. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, there's no way that game lasts more than the next couple hours.
Are you sure you want to name it that? Yes, I think it would be great. Have you ever heard of a game called Mortal Street Fighter? Well, no, but I've heard of other games. I don't care. That's what we're naming it, damn it. So, there you go. All right, there you go. That's our name of the morning. Extremely Powerful Capybaras Training Grounds. It's out today. Could become name of the month, and if it is, we'll play it on a Thursday, as we've been doing the last couple of Thursdays with Super Saiyan 008 XLAR's Revenge. Coming up later on today in the final hour crew, we'll do Minecraft Monday. We'll go back to work on the GMS Food Complex. We do that on Mondays, and Teammate Tuesday right now with Work Together Wednesday featuring Kiwi, and on Fridays we play some Uncharted Drake's Fortune. That's kind of our lineup right now. Subject to change. See store for details. But what we do know is no one can take Name of the Morning away from Extremely Powerful Capybaras. That is set in stone. Thank you, Sports.Gaming, for the Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News.
You're welcome.
For all 4 stories. Took the pressure off. I know he never misses a cue. This we know for sure. Bear is ready, along with the other animals, ready to be so pure, standing by the window that is hidden by a blind. It's time to make sure the animals of the menagerie are top of mind. Oof. That was close.
Ooh, that was a close one.
Ooh, Bear.
Bird.
Bear never misses a cue. Ish.
Is that? Oh no, he's okay.
Yeah.
Maybe he had. Thought I saw a little bit something on his
Makeup.
cheek, but
Makeup. It's ripping that little plastic thing they put around your neck off. Everything's fine. Have you ever seen the Truman Show?
yeah,
Yeah, I don't
that's
know.
right where my mind went to.
Oh, really? I don't know if I've
Yeah.
ever watched that movie from start to finish, but I watched a top 10 thing where it's like the travel agent had to do that because they had never had to do their job before or something.
Yeah, it was like it was a character that had never interacted with Truman, and so they had to like send someone out there real fast to like cover that role, and she still had her hair and makeup bib on.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Good job, Bear Bear. You booking some travel for us, buddy? He probably only does that for himself.
Probably.
All right, 6:39. How was your weekend? Let us know. You can also answer our topic of the day. Today is National Report Upcoding Fraud Day, which we, in fact, maybe by accident, but through Sean's expertise, found out that has to do with medical fraud. But it can be any type of fraud. I shared a story of getting had by one of the food delivery companies, scammers, people who lean into scamming people who work for those kind of companies. So other than that, I think I've been fortunate so far, like, to not have anything too badly happen. Anything that's really affected you?
No, not that I can think of. That yeah, the hearing exam was the only thing that came to mind, and like I said, that was more, the insurance company. And none of it came through to me. So
Yeah. Well, you did your good deed for that day. Nice work. All right, if you have one, you can share it with us, though. We'll have a list of the day coming up next hour that may or may not be related. We did have National Spumoni Day, and Mel B on YouTube did say that big fan of Neapolitan, so maybe that's the one for you, except you mentioned pistachios in that mix.
yeah, cherry, pistachio, and chocolate I think are the most common trio of flavors.
I do need to give pistachio ice cream a chance, because I have never tried it, but it just doesn't sound ice creamy.
It's not what you would think. You kind of have to pretend it's its own thing and just try it, because it's not nutty like you would expect it to be.
Like David S. Pumpkins.
Even the ones that I've had, I think I had one in Hawaii that was pistachio, and it even had like chunks of pistachio in it. Like, that didn't even make it seem too like savory or nutty. It just gave it a little bit more texture.
I'll have to give it a shot. Thank you to Camille for the follow on Twitch, as we tell you.
You can news if you wanna.
It's time to tell you about the story that we're tracking at this hour on this morning radio show that plays games. It is 6:41. Let's start off with the folks who own a sunflower field that are getting frustrated with all the nude photos that are happening there. This is from Ben Hooper of UPI. The owners of a sunflower field in England are pleading with visitors to stop stripping down to take nude photos in public view. Siblings own this farm named Sam and Nettie, and they own the Stoke Fruit Farm on the Hayling Island. Said that they had to put up signs asking guests to refrain from public nudity after 6 incidents of naked photo shoots occurred since the sunflower field opened to the public last month, including 3 incidents in a single day. Quote, "Remember, to all, we are a family area. Please keep your clothes on in the sunflowers. We're having an increase of reports of naked photography taking place, and this must not happen during our public sessions, please," Farm said in a Facebook post. They said they don't want to ruin anyone's fun, but the nudity has recently become a problem. Quote, "We've always had people take risque photos, but this is the first year it's been a problem, which is why we're putting the signs up." The pair said visiting families have complained about their children witnessing incidents of nudity. "The site is huge, and there are so many places that you can hide away without anyone finding you for over an hour. But these incidents were blatantly public."
Great.
It's weird. They just decided to do the photo shoot right there in front, the very front gate. What are you doing? Okay.
Put some clothes on.
Yeah. Sunflower fields forever. I mean, I would imagine that at some point, if it continues to become a problem, that they would actually, like, divide up the property and be like, okay, If you would like to do nude photography, you go over here.
These are the Nike sunflowers. These are the PG sunflowers. You went flying across my screen. That was fun. Whee!
There's more jokes to be had on a non-PG-13 show for this particular story.
Absolutely.
They're just running through my mind right now, but I was like, we can tell those a different day.
It's for the after show.
After show or the last show, one of the two.
Ow! Sorry.
Gosh, that sound I just made was very... Gosh, it's from Donkey Kong. When you would get hit as Diddy, he made like this ow sound. That's the sound I just made. I can't get to it. It hurt. You had a hefty weekend.
I did.
Yeah.
You had a sports doc weekend.
You also had a hectic weekend.
Yeah, it was a busy few days. We had this was like our last weekend chance to do back to school clothes shopping, so that ended up taking a majority of our weekend, starting like Friday evening, all day Saturday, and then I've been working baseball as a sports doc, and so I couldn't get anyone else to cover the game we had Saturday, so I had offered to go in and take care of that. So after shopping, I rushed to the ballpark and covered that, and then yesterday was the little tiny bit of like hangout family time we had, so we got to do that for the first part of the day and then work another baseball game. You know, haven't had a day off in 2 weeks, but it's okay.
I attended said baseball game, and it was fun because you got to see Sean in his natural environment. You can tell how much you enjoy doing it, which is really fun to see. But the baseball game was extremely bizarre because, I mean, one team looked significantly better than the other team in that one game, and it turns out that that's the team that hasn't looked good all year.
Yeah, they're even with that win last night are still in the single digits, whilst the other teams are in, you know, the 20 to 30 wins category.
Yeah. And keep in mind the season ends next weekend. Not this upcoming weekend, but the weekend after. So.
Yep. So it was weird, and yeah, the worst of the two teams went up 12-0, and then the final score was 12-11. They almost let them come back. In the bottom of the ninth, they had two runners on and just couldn't make anything happen.
Wow. I know you had said that, you know, they score in bunches, so it could be a possibility. I just didn't think it was their night, but there you go.
Yep. And in the end, it ended up a pretty good game, but they just waited too long to start scoring.
We just can't get the ball back into our front half. I did give Jake a little bit of a nudge, but that was unintentional.
From State Farm?
Jake from State Farm. Liberty Mutual's there. Yeah, we had a fun weekend. It was busy. Had dinner over at a friend's house, and first time we had dinner together, and made some really awesome carne asada tacos. But had a philosophy of until you put your plate away, we're gonna keep feeding you. I was like, well, I'm so full. So I ate about probably 6 tacos and a couple of like small circumference diameter. There we go, diameter.
Like street taco size?
Yes. And it was amazing, but I was so full. And then yesterday I went and had an omelet at a place I'd never been before, so I had no way to know how big the omelets are. I guess I could have asked the question, but it was made with about 4 dozen eggs. So,
How many eggs do you put in your omelet? All of them. We make 1 omelet per day.
we just divide it up amongst the masses. Nice shot.
Nice pass.
This is Rocket League. Wow, that was a great shot.
That really looked like we knew what we were doing.
Good morning to Drew Mega. It's great to see you. Thank you for being here for this morning radio show that plays games. We're talking about fraud, although unexpectedly talking about medical fraud, which we did not think would be the case. It took me a second to... Okay, all right, cool.
All right, well, our teammate was there for both the clear and the save and did nothing.
You know, still scored 100 points, so kudos to them.
On the nose, though.
Well, we had a chance. Hey, it's 6:49 West Coast time. It's 9:49 out east. It is 2:49 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. How was your weekend? Let us know, chat. What is something that you took care of? Did you relax? Did you have some fun? We're moving into late August, and so things are getting a little bit warmer and definitely getting a little bit closer to the school year. If you're someone who's participating in school, either as a guardian, a student yourself, it's all on the horizon. I mean, I know some people who will start school this week in some parts of the U.S. So, man.
Busy time of year.
I'm ready for it. I'm ready for school to start again.
Yeah.
Excited for them. For them, mostly. Okay, for me too. But I'm excited for them as well. They like school, I think. I don't know. Just get out of here.
You're going to like school whether you like it or not.
Yeah. But I don't like school. I don't care. Go. Have fun. Let's do birthdays this day in gaming history. If you know someone celebrating a birthday on August 21st, 2023, please let us know because we would like to celebrate with you. Today, let's start some celebrity birthdays with the likes of actress Kim Cattrall, who turned 67.
Oh, so close. Fun fact, she played a Vulcan officer in Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country.
6.
Or... Oh, 6.
What?
What's your chin doing in there?
Isn't that how Spock does it?
Yeah, probably.
With the chin? I don't know why I can't do that. It's probably my linguistics. That's what those are called. Today, actor, or actress, as it says here in front of me, Carrie-Anne Moss is 53.
She married actor Stephen Roy in 1999.
Actor Stephen Roy, huh? Carrie-Anne Moss, according to this, may have been born in Canada. Not confirmed, but it says, check out other celebrities who were born in Canada.
It'd be funny if they just randomly threw that in there.
Or that Stephen Roy was born in Canada.
Pineapple on pizza. Thank you, Canada.
Today, actress Alicia Witt turns 48.
Fun fact, her first film role was as Paul's younger sister in Dune. I'm assuming that's not the most recent version of Dune.
I haven't watched Dune.
You gotta watch Dune. Maybe we'll have a family viewing party when part 2 comes out, and then we'll go see part 2 in the theater.
I think that's the best chance. You remember my story about Lord of the Rings, right?
Yes.
I had watched it once with my sister, and that was painful. And I was like, I'm not going to watch any more Lord of the Rings. And my whole crew at my retail store that I worked at was like, we're going to go see Lord of the Rings 3. And I was like, I haven't seen Lord of the Rings 2. And they're like, that's fine. You should watch it, though. And it's like, okay. And then I watched it that day, and then I watched like 7 hours of Lord of the Rings on the same day.
That's a lot of Lord of the Rings.
So, well, it's a lot of movies for old Hefty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I want to see it. So.
Yeah, because I wanna force Sports Doc wife to watch it and then watch the second one with me, so we can do it all together.
A country singer Kacey Musgraves is 35 today.
Fun fact: Kacey has won 6 Grammy Awards.
How many nominations? Grammys edition. Hit the music.
Okay. It's been a while since we went to the Grammys side of this game.
Yeah. This one's the easiest to look up. I would like it when we do Grammys.
Okay, so to hear that, Cleveland.com, if you could throw us more Grammys winners, that would be appreciated. Also, it's been a while since we've had 6 wins as our lead-in clue, so...
Indeed.
If you would like to play along, chat, you can. We're looking for how many nominations for country singer Kacey Musgraves, who turns 35 and has won 6 Grammy Awards. I'm going to go, Sean, knowing that 6 Grammys have already been pocketed by Kacey. 6 wins on 10 nominations.
Ooh, so close. 6 wins on 11 nominations.
That was
no, that's
incorrect.
a pretty good spot.
I really wanted to go 9 nominations,
Nice.
but I figured maybe we'd go 10.
So close. Nice job.
Damn it. 60% though.
That's pretty good.
Kudos to you, Kacey. Today, actress Hayden Panettiere turns 34.
Her middle name is Leslie. What a boring fun fact.
Hayden Leslie Panettiere. Save the cheerleader. Save the world.
Indeed.
Any other birthdays that you want to mention?
It's Count Basie's birthday. He was a jazz pianist and band leader. The Count Basie Orchestra, big band, still exists to this day and still tours around playing some pretty fantastic big band music.
Wouldn't it have been a shame if William Count Basie was not the one who counted them in, or was really bad at counting with music? Like, knew how to play in rhythm, but never knew how to actually do the counting.
1, 5, 7, 3, 4, 2.
And then just crushes it after that. And everyone would be like, "Oh, William." That's what they would say. Guitarist Nick Kane of the Mavericks today is 69.
Nice.
Nice.
It's been a minute. Also, Glenn Hughes, the singer from Deep Purple and Black Sabbath, which I had not realized was a crossover, meaning that they would have had 2 people from that, or 1 person from each of those bands, like, overlapping. Anyway, not at the same time, maybe 71 years old is what I'm trying to say. Is that what I'm trying to say? I don't know. I got lost trying to explain what I was thinking, and it just fell flat. Jack Buck, the sports announcer, has a birthday formally on August 21st. That's Joe Buck's father. And then Wilt Chamberlain also had a birthday on August 21st, the NBA star.
Nice. And it's Usain Bolt's birthday.
Has there ever been a more perfect name for the role that you do?
Yeah. It's
Bolt.
pretty good.
Sprinter. He's a sprinter, Chad. He's the fastest man in the world. So, also, Archie Griffin, who he's from the Ohio State University. I thought he was a USC guy. The Ohio State, right?
Yeah.
The only 2-time Heisman winner also turns 69 today.
Nice.
Maybe this will be the last birthday where Archie Griffin is the only 2-time winner of the Heisman Trophy.
We'll see.
Come on. USC final. Caleb Williams. All right. There's your birthdays. This day in gaming history, unless, chat, you have anyone to wish a birthday to. We start with 2001. That was the year that we go to first for this day in gaming history. Capcom that year released Resident Evil Code Veronica X. That was available for the PlayStation 2. This one I've always found interesting. I thought Resident Evil should be : then Code Veronica. Instead, it's Resident Evil Code ... Veronica.
Yeah.
I'm surprised by that. Is this a typo?
No, it's so maybe it's more obvious like on the box because it's like Resident Evil and then subheader
Oh.
Code Veronica.
So they didn't make like a subset of games that was like
Right.
Resident Evil Code.
Yeah, this isn't like a Star Wars Jedi : Survivor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Huh.
Resident Evil Code Veronica.
X.
Yeah. It looks better in like title format rather than written out.
2007, Ubisoft, don't call me Ubisoft, releases the Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter 2. Oof, that was a big name. PlayStation 3 and PlayStation Portable, your PSP mentioned there.
The PlayStation Paint.
The PlayStation Paint. 2007, 2K Games releases the BioShock video game for the Xbox 360.
It's a pretty good game.
And a pretty good franchise, right?
Yeah, fantastic.
Was there only a sequel, or was there more of a series than that?
No, BioShock Infinite was the third one.
Okay. And then 2009, at Gamescom, video game convention in Germany, Microsoft gives public demonstration of its new Natal technology hands-free Xbox 360 game controller. The controller uses a microphone combined with visual and infrared cameras to control the on-screen action.
Yeah. This is the infant stage of the Kinect.
Nice. Well, those were the days. Motion controls going to take over the world.
Yeah, that's going to be around forever.
It's like Minority Report. That's the way the computer would work.
Minority Report.
Minority Report. Minority Report. Oh, very fast. This day in gaming history and birthdays. We're already done, chat. So, how was your weekend? What have you been up to? We have 3 minutes to kill. Ooh. Oh, well, Drew Mega answered. Weekend was great. Was away at my youngest's regional baseball playoffs. Double elimination knockout playoff format. Team made it to the finals. We're waiting to confirm when the final game will be. Likely sometime this week. Let's go! Woo! Death, taxes, and Drew Mega's kids in a championship game. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Biggest locks of the week. They've already secured their spot to the provincial championships that will take place Lebauer Day weekend.
Nice.
Good luck to you. And if you need an athletic trainer, please let us know. We know a guy who's very good at baseball. I have a fraud story. I posted it to you last month. So Chat FM will share that possibly again because I don't remember. It was a good one. Was that where Chat FM was doxed by Chat AM?
Maybe it's Chat FM's new subscription-based service, Chat XM.
Keith Anthony says, good day, fine gentlemen. 69 way. It's good to see you. Weekend was okay, Chat FM says. How much time do you have? We have 1 minute left, so if you could please squeeze that in, that'd be fantastic. Keith Anthony says, I worked on Sunday, and the wife and I went on a day date to the zoo on Saturday. Sounds delightful.
That sounds nice.
I do want to tell you that I did bring home a crowler of stout chocula
Nice.
to try.
Good
from
name.
One of the places, absolutely great name that we stopped. This is from the place that has the root beer drink that's root beer.
Nice.
Yeah, so very good at naming things.
I'm excited to try.
All right, well, guess we'll come back with hour number 2.
I guess.
We have top 10 fraud prevention tips coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Also, sports!
Sports?
Did the Women's World Cup final happen?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll tell you and myself about it coming up in about 50 minutes from now.
Spoilers, one of the teams won.
No.
Yeah.
Oh. Huh. Should have paid attention to the news.
One
All right.
lost.
We'll come back with more, plus Chat FM has some information that's on the way in just a little bit. It's Gaming Morning Show on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Thank you. I'm gonna eat this pear as soon as I get off the bark.
Get all that bark off.
Copia says canned pineapple is fine as long as the pineapple remains in the can, sealed. Ooh, get wrecked. Canned pineapple. That was
I would. Don't interrupt me. I felt bad when you said it. I forgot what I was gonna say. So go ahead. Excuse me, Ryan. Excuse me. Excuse me, Ryan. Excuse me. Yes, Ryan.
May I speak, please?
Yes, please.
Drew Mega says, I'm slightly concerned that Austin may know what the texture of eating tree bark is like.
Of course I do. I'm vegan.
As part of her 24-hour stream coming this summer.
24 hours of Club Penguin?
Yeah.
Yes. Committed.
No.
You can spend an hour of the 24-hour stream trying to get Austin Attack login back.
Well, I wonder if it's like my first email, because I wouldn't have used my mom's email. I don't know if you had to have a parent's email before. Like, I don't remember. But she was paying for me to use it. I don't know.
This is like a history lesson on Club Penguin.
Yeah.
All right, it's 7:40. Copia says, is that via a sassy or do we need to use satamps? I think I just need Sean to voice line that because I don't think I'm doing it justice. Give me that one more time.
What's that? Sassy?
No, the other one.
Satamps.
Cooked. As opposed to like tacos have like fresh tomato. It's not cooked tomato. Then that's basically the difference.
Well, I'm not going to cook my lettuce.
Yeah. Do you put lettuce on your fajita?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think you're describing a taco.
I put lettuce on everything, though.
According to the categories that KJ has given us.
Oh. I'm still going to call it a fajita.
Fair. Do you like onions at all?
I do like onions. I don't like cooked peppers, and I don't unless they're like tiny little babies. Same with onions, like unless they're
so small they're
like
not
the-
audible.
Yeah.
Oh, how would you like your onions prepared? I'd like them noise gated, please.
Crock pot either.
It's like a gigantic
Bomb.
bowl. I was gonna say bowl, but bomb works too. Well, listen, I've watched like Hefty Wife undo the little thing with the steam, and every time it does look like it's like one of those like. Okay, we're fine.
Yeah, like you're gonna lose your hand. All for some mashed potatoes? Okay, maybe. How good are they?
Oh, we're talking about instant potatoes, says KJ. Not the kitchen device known as an instant pot, but instant pots as in potatoes.
Instant pots. Yeah, okay, yep.
If you do instant potatoes in an instant pot, does it take like 2 seconds?
It takes like negative seconds.
Is that how we time travel?
Oh my god.
We've unlocked the secret. Everyone thought it was a hot tub. It's actually instant potatoes in an instant pot. It was trying to be my Kim Possible theme song. That's the one that I think is like... Ugh, that's my fault. That's the one like Disney show that many people from my generation know a lot about that I apparently like missed the memo on Kim Possible.
Yeah, I never really watched it.
And I'm here to save the world. You can't stop me because of this is hurting my head. There's nothing I can't do. Know that I'll be on my way. Know that I'll be on my way. Doesn't matter when or when in trouble. If you just call my name, Kim Possible. Call me, beat me if you want to reach me. If you want to reach, I'm just getting higher and higher. I don't know the actual notes. Beep, 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 beep.
This is quite the pairing picture list today. Didn't even mention John Stamos' 1 degree from Caitlin McHugh, but also apparently Caitlin McHugh is John Stamos' wife, so.
He better be 1 degree from her.
I do not know if Leanne Womack's married to Alan Jackson or if Kira Sedgwick is married to Kevin Bacon. But Matthew Perry and Katie Holmes definitely married.
Are they?
No. I think so. Erica Christensen, the actress, is incredibly single and turns 40 today.
She's appeared in a number of TV shows, including Third Rock from the Sun and That 70s Show. Fun fact, she only appears in shows that have numbers in their name.
Oh.
It's a fun fact.
Yeah, because then above it says cast member cheaper by the dozen.
There you go.
Tell your friends, tell your mom, Gaming Morning Show is on 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific. If you wanna get specific, come Monday through Friday and sometimes after dark. A daily theme with a question mark. We got gaming news and sports and Bob. Hefty, Austin, Mike, and Sean, the heartthrob. I couldn't imagine any other place to go than to start the day with the Gaming Morning Show.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, List of the Day and Sports. Thank you for your support of GMS. And follow us on Twitter @WatchGMS. And join our Discord. Go to GMS.watch and click on where to find GMS. And the Sir William Lightning Knife III Award. And go to our website, GamingMorningShow.tv. Time for hour number 2. Right now.
Morning, gamer. Welcome back. It's Gaming Morning Show. Hey there. Hi there. Hello there. Sports.gaming on the left side of your screen, chowing down on something. I'm Hefty Goof, drinking some more coffee. You can find us on Twitter at those respective names, and you can find our show at WatchGMS, as Bob just said. And you can go to our website, GamingMorningShow.tv. Go to our website, GamingMorningShow.tv. What is that? It looks like a s'more.
It's a s'mores Pop-Tart.
I love s'mores Pop-Tarts.
It's quite good.
Where do you hide the Pop-Tarts in your house?
We just got them.
I love just got them. Gotta catch them all. Remember when we were gonna have a Pop-Tart exchange program?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, Chad, if you haven't heard of this yet, we were gonna take anyone who has Pop-Tarts that they get from like a variety pack where they don't like one flavor, and we were gonna have a list of people's Pop-Tarts preferences, and then you can mail your unpreferred Pop-Tarts to people who preferred them and receive your favorite in exchange.
It's gonna work out.
It's gonna change the world.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably not the most efficient way to do things, but it's the best we can come up with.
That's what we got.
We are also going to install vacuum tubes between all of our houses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, makes sense. We also have a GMS bagel fund to work on as well, so oof.
We have a lot of food-based projects under works.
Yeah, we really should have not gotten into the food business. The food business is hard.
It is, especially when we don't do any work towards it.
Other than that, though, it's going really well. Be surprised.
Coming soon from GMS, the GMS Bagel Fund, a non-profit to send people bagels because a surprising number of people haven't had bagels.
That's you, chat. We were surprised how many of y'all haven't had bagels.
Yeah.
So you were trading food. I like, says KeyFandy89. Adds, would it work if I were to trade and mail food from the UK? Doodle-doo. Would it be safe to eat when you receive it in 10 to 14 days? I mean, Pop-Tarts would be fine. When's the last time you opened up a Pop-Tart and you're like, man, this thing is definitely out of its date?
They never last that long.
Yeah, right? especially the s'mores ones.
Yeah,
So jealous.
pretty good.
I want Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tarty.
Just eating it menacingly on that side of the screen. Yeah, I know. You have a Pop-Tart. I get it. Okay?
I would share with you, but you're not here.
I'll be right back. Look behind you. I have bagel every morning on my day off. I live right around the corner from a New York-inspired bagel shop. Live right around the corner from a New York-style bagel shop. I honestly don't think, Sean, I've ever had an actual, like, New York bagel.
Me neither. I've had a bagel from a shop that I think likes to claim they make New York bagels, but I can't confirm that they actually taste like New York bagels.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm missing to be able to tell you how close one of those, you go into, downtown, and it's like New York style bagels. And we're like, oh, sweet. This is probably just as good. And then the New Yorker shows up and just slaps you across the face and goes, stop. Just like New York pizza. There is a couple of places here in town that have like New York in their pizza name. Mm-hmm. And again, like, I would love to see an actual person from like Brooklyn show up and be like, no, stop it. You're ruining our reputation.
Not like that. It's like this.
It's all about the size of the meat in pizza.
They have the most delicious sesame seed and cinnamon bagel. That's a good combination. Yeah, like I said, I've been crushing the egg sandwich game, and I've been using everything bagel like topping to go into that folded egg, and it has all the stuff you need in there. I mean, there's onion stuff in there and flavor, so there's everything in it.
But the bagel.
That's what it's actually called. I've been describing people what I'm using, and I keep forgetting to say what you just said. It's the everything but the bagel seasoning. I'm still so mad, though. There was an imperfect food, the seasoning for all of the things that we loved, and they stopped making it.
That's a bummer.
Someday.
They should have, when they stopped making it, they should have at least like put out the recipe. So you can make it yourself.
Seasoning for all of the things went from that to seasoning for nothings. Get nothing from us anymore.
Smoked paprika is just barbecue.
Chad FM says, only fraud story I heard, car thief steals car from outside posh house in the UK. Returns car day later with a note saying, sorry, it was an emergency. Here are 2 theater tickets. Homeowners go to theater and thief burgles the house. That's a really interesting tactic. Is that a true story, chat? Burgles the house.
Oh no, I've been burgled.
Burgled. She wrote. Not sure if it's an old wives' tale. It's a great story. The bagel shop is actually owned by a guy that was born and raised in New York, so I guess it's legit. Okay.
I've heard it's the water though.
Yeah, see, I've heard
Water
that
in
too.
New York. Yeah. So maybe they're as close as you can get.
Maybe they have water imported from New York.
Maybe.
That would make sense. Well,
Do
maybe
you
we
want to
should,
go to New York and try some bagels?
I was just saying, maybe we should just go to New York really quick.
I'll bring Pop-Tarts for on the road.
I hear there's a Comic Con.
No, that's San Diego.
Oh, okay, good. I hate to confuse those things for sure. All right, well, if you want to send us some bagels from the great state of New York via the UK, do. We'll put our address in the chat really quick, because you can technically send us food, although it's probably not in your best interest or finances to actually do it. So there you go. You want to make it happen? There you go. It's right there. Right there. Right there. Don't mention Comic-Con. Bird can't go. Yeah, what is up with Bird? Is he all right?
I don't know. You okay, Bird?
If you missed it, Chat FM, there was discussion how Bear always like gets to Monday shows at the last possible minute, and I guess it's been stressing Bird out.
Yeah, I think Bird's. He hasn't settled into his role yet. He's still just a little shy, a little skittish. But
When you're used to running away for a living, like it's hard. He's been in the same place for like 3 or 4 weeks. It's a big ask.
True. Yeah, he'll get there, I think.
I'm guessing he's gonna leave.
Yeah, you don't think he's gonna stick it out?
Yeah, I think he'll be gone by end of September.
Gotcha.
Now, I don't know. Do we have the power to fire them?
I mean, I could just not open the window, but then that takes them all out.
Bird doesn't want to be part of the show anymore, but that also takes away all the others. So what's Chat FM? What's Bird got against Comic-Con though? I mean, Bird's got a pretty good costume for Comic-Con. Get in there! Get in there! I wanted my goal, so I fended you off. And I also didn't know you were there. Other than that, though. If you missed it, chat, earlier, we had a hat trick from Hefty. I scored like 3 of the first 4 goals in our first game of the day. And Sean still beat me out for MVP. That's how good Sean is. Because as we all know, it's impossible to have more than 3 goals in this game.
That's the max.
Yeah.
Once you get a hat trick, they turn off your goal-making abilities.
That would be awful if you couldn't get more points. Actually, maybe that wouldn't be so awful because then you had to like turn your attention to other like challenges.
Right.
I mean, I don't think I'd prefer that, but it would be interesting if they decided to do that. Did you see Mon, our teammate, has a Red Bull car?
I did.
So I want to point out here it's going to look like I was going after the orb. I actually wasn't. I was just disoriented. I didn't know which way I was going. Had I turned the opposite way, I would have been closer to the net. I know, you would think that I was just getting the orb, but instead I just am bad at the game.
It wasn't a tactical decision.
No.
It was a skill decision.
It's a skill gap, that's it. Oh, I didn't have the writing. Oh, come on. Who blows someone up in this game anymore? That's so 2015. This is Rocket League, I agree. He isn't part of Banjo-Kazooie like the others are. Oh, is there no Emu in Banjo-Kazooie?
Not that I remember.
Because as we all know, I mean, you have to be part of the Banjo-Kazooie cast to be part of the menagerie.
That is how it worked out. Oh.
I have a question for you. Someone asked me this weekend, so I figure you might know. It's about canon in something. I should have thought of what that question was now before I posed it to you. Because now it doesn't make any sense and is very awkward. What was it? Is something canon in the something? Nice shot. Nice shot. Good morning and nice chat to businesses and Quiet I Am Gaming. It's great to see you this morning.
Nice chat.
You look over at chat, you look back. Suddenly it's no longer Rocket League, and you have questions. That sounds like a Twilight Zone opening. Chat FM says, we can figure it out. Yeah, Chat FM, what is your best guess as to what someone asked if it is in fact canon in some universe? Please. Okay, maybe this will help. The person who asked me it was Hofbrew. Maybe that won't help. It's time for Ask Hofbrew. It's time to ask Hofbrew. What were we watching? It wasn't Turtles, I don't think. Whatever. Canon and something narrows it down for anything made from atoms. Perfect. If you could just figure that out, we'd appreciate it. Good morning to Sis, by the way. We had a discussion yesterday as I had a chance to do a mini GMS meet and greet with Sis. And it was super fun. But Sis did point out that it is really hard to wake up at 7 or 6 a.m. Pacific time as opposed to 8 a.m. Central when our show starts in the Sis time zone. Zoo. That's me trying to make Ardula do a Sis sound. Zoo. Sly Stallone just said it for some reason. Okay. How many? Oh, nice save! I wasn't supposed to get that close to the ball. Am I in danger of having an under a... Okay. Oh, I think I scored. All right, I have a new phrase for the type of maneuver I just made there. Mm-hmm. This is my sharking, is what it's called. Okay, you got it? When you circle the ball 2 or 3 times before you hit it, it's called sharking.
Okay.
Yeah.
What tactical advantages does that give you?
Like how it's useful?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the same as when I purposefully don't hit the ball, so the opponent thinks that I'm... I just get... No, I don't think I got nudged. I think I just missed. I'm not going to blame my teammate. Nope. No, that was my fault. It's like when I purposely missed the ball, just like I did there. And then, you know, that way it opens you up for a clean shot because the defense has since reacted to me. Right? It's all tactical.
Okay.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Oh, Sis has a good point, though.
Sis says, quote, if you're sharking, then you have to sing the Jaws theme. Okay. Is that to prove that it's intentional?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, all of you could have scored a goal, too, so I'm just saying. Scoreboard.
Okay.
Please.
Stop being bad at video games, Hefty.
Please be kind to me.
If you do recall, the one goal you had you scored because you pushed me out of the way, and we got lucky and it went in.
Excuse me, that was all by design.
Sharking.
Keith Anthony says, well, technically it's a gaming afternoon show for me. No, it's a gaming morning show. It's just done in the UK.
Doodle-doo.
Or in the afternoon.
Doodle-doo.
Because it's 7:27 West Coast, 10:27 out East, and it is 3:27 for those watching GMS in the UK.
Doodle-doo.
Did you fall down the hole? Are you okay?
Oh, no.
Come back. Come back. This is true, said Sis. I will be back in chat once I'm back in my home zone. Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
Get in the zone.
The home zone.
The home zone. Is Sean down a well, says Keith Andy? Yeah, that's why this border collie just showed up. What are you doing? Wait, it wasn't a border collie. It was just a collie. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Sean fell down a well?
Help me.
It's fine. You're going to be fine. Arturo's on the way.
He's just gonna come loaf right next to the well. It's not helpful, Arturo.
Quiet just goes, Keith, I don't think we want gas. Gave me after. It's time for list of the day. We are talking about National Report Upcoding Fraud Day, which we did learn in the first hour does have something to do with medical fraud. It's actually a big problem in the medical industry, at least maybe from a U.S. standpoint. So we're going to give you from bu.edu top 10 fraud prevention tips. This is from Boston University's police department. It opens up with fraud and scams of various sorts are becoming one of the most common crimes. So we are posting a comprehensive document from the International Association of Campus Law Enforcement Administrators, the IACLIA,
Yeah, clear.
which discusses each of the following types of fraud. So 10 fraud prevention tips. Please keep in mind that this goes along with GMS fraud prevention specialist Groggy or Die, who told us earlier, only you can prevent fraud unless you buy a GMS Plus subscription, where Phil will monitor your credit report. That is, of course, from apparently the person who runs fulfillment. So, yeah?
Yeah.
Number one on this list, Sean,
1.
is get your free credit report. Sorry, couldn't help but think of those commercials from the 90s.
Credit report. Get your free credit report.
It's like I was working at the let's see, freecreditreport.com, baby. Remember those guys?
Yeah.
Good. Anyway, each year you can get one of those from each of the 3 credit reporting agencies. So there's a recommendation I've seen, not on this list, but other lists, where if you're in the U.S. and you're looking for a credit report from TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, you do them in an interval. You do it every 4 months, and then you have a good chance to kind of see how it's looking over the course of a full year. So.
2.
Indeed. Number 2, register to access your Social Security benefit statement at ssa.gov. You can review your estimated benefits and earnings record. This also allows you to ensure no one is using your Social Security number for employment or other benefits.
Also, Groggy is offered, if you just put your Social Security number in our Discord, Groggy will safeguard it.
Yeah.
No additional charge, surprisingly enough.
He'll lock it down for you.
That's right. Don't post your social...
3.
Number 3. Know who you are paying via person-to-person payments. You might use something like Zelle or Venmo, etc. Pay and receive money only with people you know. Do not pay strangers with P2P. Most person-to-person transactions are instantaneous and irreversible. So, Sean, don't send me any more money, because I may be a boogda.
In my house.
4.
Number 4, do not pay for merchandise online or via the phone using a debit card. Debit cards are vulnerable because they are linked to a bank account. You have a far better chance of resolving a fraudulent transaction when paying with a credit card rather than a debit card. Also, do not provide your debit/credit card numbers over the phone, via emails, or on websites unless you initiated the call or order.
And stop putting your PIN number in our Discord, Groggy. Jeez.
5.
How many times do we have to tell him?
It's a hobby.
Also, quit making it 1, 2, 3, 4.
He mixed it up that one time and made it 4, 3, 2, 1.
Keep thorough records is tip number 5. If you have a laptop that's stolen, can you provide a full description to the police? Can you write down your computer's make, model, color, and most importantly, the unique serial number, which acts as a key identifier, much like the vehicle identification number of a car. You also might need this information if you have to file an insurance claim.
6.
Do not use an ATM machine, automated teller machine, if you notice wires or a skimming device attached to where you insert your card. It's a good call. Also, cover the keypad with your hand or hat or other piece of clothing when inputting PIN numbers. Dang it, they did it twice. Automated teller machine, and personal identification numbers. Notify the bank or local police if you observe devices attached to the ATM.
On my way back yesterday from having the mini meet and greet with Sis, I stopped by gas pumping facility. Okay. And I had to pump my own gas for the first time since the law changed in Oregon.
Yeah.
And if you didn't know, chat, you were not allowed legally to pump your own gas in the state by and large for, the full 20 years I've lived here. But now you also have to pay attention better to the gas pumps, because that is one place where also these skimming things can be installed fairly easily. So they have the little things that cover up the little openings, so that if you see a broken seal, that's a good sign, but also check and kind of see what's going on with the thingamabobbers, the readers. So also be aware of QR codes on things. I had to worry the other day that I scanned a QR code that wasn't for the actual electric car charging station. And so, again, if it looks like a sticker or something, maybe don't scan the QR code.
7.
Don't make a debit card purchase without first verifying the account balance. Most financial institutions will allow the transaction to process through, even when you don't have enough funds to cover the charge. The result will be penalties, unnecessary fees, and a dirty look from your banker.
8.
Number 8, in all caps and bold, don't assume an email or phone call is authentic. Just because someone knows your basic information, such as your name, date of birth, address, doesn't mean the email or phone call is legit. Criminals use a range of social engineering techniques to get your personal identifiable information.
Oh, I thought you said identify information. I was like, what? But this is what I was talking about. I got frauded, nearly frauded by somebody who was trying to scam me as a food delivery driver. And to add a little bit more color to the story, I was working for 2 at the same time. So I got done with that one and then got the cancellation from that one, but I was still working on another one. So I was very much in a frenzied state of mind because I was trying to get this whole thing accomplished. And so I was not as keen to being wait, why are they calling me? This never happens. And I did click on a link, and then the reason I stopped was the next part of that was my username, password, and phone number. And I was like, wait a second, they wouldn't ask for this. So hopefully all my ID information isn't already in their system. I need that guy who has the Homeland Security degree to help me out.
9.
When leaving bars, restaurants late at night, do not accept a ride from a person who purports to be employed by a well-known private car service or transportation network company unless you initiated the call for service. In the past, fraudsters have driven students to a secluded area and robbed them. In other cases, intoxicated customers were driven to ATM machines and forced to withdraw their funds from their accounts. That is clearly fraud, but the most assaulty version of fraud, too, so...
That's some pretty hands-on fraud there.
Yeah, that's a double whammy. So I hadn't heard that one, but that actually makes a lot of sense.
1. 0.
And number 10, don't offer to deposit a check into your account if requested by an unknown individual. The individual may claim that they do not have an account to offer and offer a sob story. You are financially responsible for all items deposited into your account. Do not provide your account login credentials to anyone. If you do, they can deposit stolen or counterfeit checks into your account, and the bank will hold you financially responsible.
Hey, Sean, I have a check if you could deposit it for me, please.
Yeah, do you want me to just send you my login information? Here, I'll put it in chat.
Yeah, just as I say, just tell us right now. That'll be the easiest. I'll take care of that for you. So, from the Boston University Police Department, top 10 fraud prevention tips on this National Report Upcoding Fraud Day. Do you have a fraud story to share with us, chat? And then another thing to remember, too, is as we're getting into an era now where video and audio evidence is going to be tougher and tougher to be legitimized because of AI. And I will admit, this is the scary part of having your voice on a morning radio show that plays games, because trust me, there's enough sample size out there for somebody to make my voice into something that's AI. And even my grandmother has gotten calls where they're like, hey, this is your grandson, Hefty Goof. Maybe she should have been suspicious from that, but it's I'm in jail and I need to be bailed out. So, and my grandma, bless her soul, was hanging up the phone immediately. It's my grandson would never be in jail. He's my favorite Hefty.
He's my heftiest.
Yes.
Grandsons.
This is from nationaltoday.com. We mentioned a little bit about upposting, which Sean had shed some light on from the medical field. There are a lot of issues that happen with fraud in the healthcare field. This initiative specifically was started by Joel Hesch, a former attorney with the Department of Justice. Hesch, and a passionate advocate for whistleblowers, created the day for anyone looking to report healthcare fraud. He wanted to make it easier so everyone could get the process right. The day generates awareness and detailed steps on how the general public can report unethical healthcare providers. Sean did give us a quick insight on explanation of benefits. In a minute or two, can you summarize again what your advice was when it comes to trying to do your part in that regard?
Yeah, your EOBs that you get in the mail anytime you visit a doctor's office and they bill your insurance, you'll get a piece of paper from the insurance company themselves that explains what was billed, what was allowed to be charged, what the insurance paid, and what's your responsibility. And that usually has a pretty top level breakdown of what was billed. It doesn't always have all the specific codes that were used, but it has each line item for like the exam and this treatment and that treatment. All of that's in there. And so taking a look at that and trying to understand a basic idea of what that is helpful for catching some of those. For example, as part of a normal wellness child screening exam, they might do a hearing exam that's meant to be like a screening level exam, and they might bill a significantly more expensive hearing exam to the insurance company, and that might be the difference between like a $30 screening exam and a $400 hearing exam, and that's going to go to the insurance company, and that's may not be allowed. But if that's subject to deductible or co-insurance, you could be on the hook for some of that money. So being able to catch that kind of stuff and pointing it out either to the doctor's office or the insurance company can save you quite a bit.
Chat FM says, could you speak up a bit?
Is this better?
Yes, significantly better. I'll get my code. Chat FM said, I got frauded on a Facebook ad, bought what I thought was a studio clamp with built-in lighting. I received a pink toothbrush. I know about these scams, just wasn't thinking. Alan E says, I once got scammed by a fake Microsoft company saying my account was hacked and asked for my PC info. I just hung up when they started to ask about my actual laptop information. I think it's worth bringing this up too, because as Chat FM said and myself, I have typically been able to notice scams before they actually happen to me, but even myself have had an issue where I clicked something that I knew I shouldn't have clicked, and Chat FM did the same thing. We even have bought, I think we bought shoes or something like that from a Facebook ad, and then realized we got duped. So, yep, you're not alone. You're not alone. You are not alone.
You can news if you wanna.
All right, here's the story that we're tracking at this hour on this morning radio show that plays games. Hey, it is 7:41. Earlier we told you of the sunflower field in England that has, hey, please stop taking nude photos. Would appreciate it very, very much. This story also comes from Ben Hooper of UPI. It's about a raccoon that breaks into a Wisconsin church. Services were canceled there when a pastor arrived at the facility, discovered it had been ransacked by a masked burglar. It was a raccoon drinking Pepsi. The pastor arrived at the Chosen Generation Outreach Ministry in Milwaukee and prepared for Thursday evening services when she found signs of a break-in. I said, oh, somebody must have thrown a brick in there or something. Told the TV station, said she used her phone to access security camera footage and quickly identified the culprit. Quote, I'm looking through my phone and my footage and everything around the building, and that's when I saw this little rascal on the table. I saw it walk away, seen the long tail, and I said, that's a raccoon. Pastor enlisted the help of some neighbors to eject the furry trespasser, but the animal had displaced ceiling tiles and trashed her office. Thursday night services were canceled. Church was cleaned up. Crew was called to make sure the raccoon didn't have any friends still in the building. Raccoons have been known to end up in places they shouldn't while searching for food or shelter, with recent incidents including a raccoon that fell through the ceiling in the press box of a Utah soccer field and another that showed up on the baggage carousel at the Philadelphia International Airport.
Hey, we talked about that.
We did. Ben Hooper story from UPI.
Good old B hoops.
You little rascal.
He just wanted to do some churching.
Eating some food in the church.
Yeah.
It's a burger though. In the church. That is not the same thing to it.
No. In the house.
Mel B says a raccoon drinking Pepsi would be a good Pepsi commercial. boy, do we have
true.
some news for you.
It'd be a good emote too.
Yeah. Go to Austin Attack 12 on Twitch. That's where you can find raccoons drinking Pepsi. And surprisingly enough, it's probably kind of a Pepsi ad.
A little bit.
Think about it.
A little bit.
Oh,
I
that
don't like
little
Pepsi.
rascal.
And that cute little raccoon makes me want a Pepsi.
Is that the only thing that will make you want to have a Pepsi?
Yeah, and it'll never work fully. I'll never drink a Pepsi.
I still like last week when we had that thing where it's like a tough choice, like Coke or Pepsi, and you're like, it's a tough choice where one has a clear winner, and I don't remember what you said, but it made me laugh.
One's clearly significantly better than the other.
But it's a tough choice, right?
Tough choice.
Yeah.
Tough choice.
Tough, easy choice. All right, here we go. One more game of Rocket League Minecraft Monday coming up in the final hour. Crew, how was your weekend? Let us know what your weekend was like. We'd like to know. Was it busy? I did play Apex Legends with Ask Jeff, or Jeff of Ask Jeff, which was fun. We did not win, but I won the game right before that.
Ah, so you lost because of Jeff.
I'm not saying that. Jeff and I had GMS-esque third teammates throughout the course of the day. We ended up playing a lot of duos because we'd lose somebody wandering off by themselves and then leaving as soon as they were down. So. Nice job, teammate. Yeah, don't worry, young bro. I was talking about other people, not you. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. That went over my head. Which is surprising, because I have a flamingo on my car. Good morning and nice chat to Inkster Link, who's here on this Monday. Hello, it's great to see you.
Nice chat!
We're asking about any fraud stories. Have you ever been a victim of fraud? Or do you have a fraud story as, like Groggy or Die? Some have worked maybe in fraud prevention and have seen, you know, other people's fraudulent attempts. Surprisingly, back in like the retail days, I didn't actually have that many fraud stories.
Yeah, me neither, but I worked mostly in like backroom stocking and whatnot, so I wasn't very hands-on with customers.
I mean, that sounds like it's a pretty tough line of work, stocking the back room.
Yep.
Why wouldn't you let them out of your sights? Always following them. Watching them from afar. Nice shot.
Nice.
I think that should have been an assist. Like a review, please. Chat FM says, has anyone heard any Jaws music yet? Dun-na. No. It's time for me to circle around the ball in an art of deception. No. This is fun. It's more fun than I thought it would be. Dun 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 dun.
How you hit the ball? You're not sharking properly.
Oh, sorry. I don't know how this actually works. Let's see. Oh, man. Great weekend, says Dungeon Master KJ, whom I did not formally greet. Good morning. A nice chat to you, Dungeon Master KJ. It's great to see you. Great weekend. Drove 4 hours north to camp and went to a Renaissance ferry. A full 3 days of Ren ferry fun. Nice try. NT. What was the highlight of the Ren Fair, KJ?
Oh, nice try. Nice freaking try. NFT.
Is that what that stands for?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I will get more in NFTs. I love trying. Oh no! Let's see. Inksterlink says, "Have prevented donut. I have prevented something like that when I lost my debit card this weekend." Oh no, you lost your debit card this weekend? I think of all the possible cards I could lose, that would be the one that stresses me out the most. Because credit cards typically are a little bit easier to, you know, deal with fraud because you're already not obligated for things that are charged on there anyway, fraudulently, for most cards at least. Debit cards are a harder proof. We almost had that exact same thing from the other day where it's 30 seconds. Oh, saved by the keeper. Let's see, KJ says, highlight, you ask? Meeting Jacques the Whipper. Are you familiar with Jacques the Whipper?
Jacques the Whipper?
Jacques the Whipper?
I'm familiar. He's fantastic.
What is this? Who? What?
You have some Instagramming to do.
Oh.
I'll send you some links.
Does that have anything to do with Las? Gosh, I can't remember the tour bus I passed this weekend, but there was somebody's face just staring at me for a good stretch of Interstate 5.
No, nothing to do with him.
I took pictures because the bus looked really cool. Back. I gotta get back. That was a save? Nice work. Minute 17 into overtime. Link is very jealous of your Jacques the Whipper. Jacques the Whipper. Ugh. That was hard. That was a hard game. I wasn't ready for that. Man, Sean had a very solid day. Another 450-point game.
Not enough, though.
And we went 4-0.
Kind of.
If you add the numbers up in our win-loss record, it does equal the same as a 4-0 record. Right? So if we were, say, like 1-3, that's the same of the numbers as 4-0.
Yeah. So you're saying we played 4 games?
Nice.
Sis says, well done, Sean. So.
Thank you.
Correct.
I've dropped a couple of pics in a short vid in Discord. Thank you, KJ, for doing that. You can find our Discord at any time by doing !Discord, or you can go to that link because you requested it, so we made one. Fraud is a touchy subject in our family. Several occurrences of Facebook fraud and bank fraud and identity fraud between the parents and the hubs, says KJ. We've already had another one tell us the story. Is Groggy or Die, who said that there was some in-family fraud. So, yeah. And that's true. That can happen, probably an easier path to happening potentially than other situations. So, all right. Well, stay safe out there. It's a fraudulent world, and I'm just a fraudulent girl. So. 7:53. It's time for sports. Sports brought to you as always by King Gray. Hey, find King Gray on the internet. He's there, bringing you breakfast tacos. Sometimes. Yeah, and some carne asada steak tacos. Those were good. All right, Sean. Minor league baseball games to report. Stand by. Should I go to World Cup first?
Yeah, do World Cup first.
All right, we'll tell you that because I definitely remember this was going on. The World Cup in Australia and New Zealand. Yesterday was the final, and your winner of the 2023 World Cup final on a goal that occurred in the 29th minute by Olga Carmona put Spain over England 1-0. Congratulations to Spain, your world champions.
Woo. Go Spain.
Let's see. Total shots 13-8 in favor of Spain. In fact, 10-6 in favor of shots inside the box, and 20-18 edge and crosses. Those are your soccer stats this morning. Yesterday, also, Victor Hovland won the BMW Championship in Illinois, a 2-stroke win over a couple of others to claim $3.6 million to $20 million purse. To minor league baseball.
Starting out with the Columbia Fireflies, who closed out their series against Myrtle Beach over the weekend with a pair of wins. 7-1 on Saturday, 16-3 on Sunday. Nice work. And then we go over to the Jersey Shore Blue Claws as they finished up at home against Asheville, who split the weekend. We had the summer concert series Splintered Sunlight on Saturday, where they lost 4-6. And then Sunday, of course, is Kids Day Sunday with Kids Eat Free, with a win 4-1. Nice work. And then, in an interesting move, the Lake Elsinore Storm finish up against the Inland Empire. In what was supposed to be a Saturday-Sunday game to finish up that series, turned into a Saturday doubleheader, likely due to the hurricanes, hurricane-type storms in California. Both those games, a win, 7-1 and 5-1.
All right, there you go. That is your sports. Sports brought to you, as always, by King Gray. Find King Gray on the internet. All right, next hour, we're going to play some Minecraft, and don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth. Good morning. Thank you for being here. It's August 21st, 2023. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, GamingMorningShow.tv. Do the KJ.
Do the KJ.
Your jelly's side to side.
I'm swelling. I'm swinging my jelly.
I to tell you something. During that, Arturo got on the desk. I don't know if you noticed his tail swaying from side to side. He stepped on the keyboard and typed something. I'm going to just hit the enter key. He typed KJ.
Oh no. Oh no.
KJ!
Oh no, we're all...
Yeah, we had a Cocker Spaniel growing up. This dog was there when I showed up, so preceded me. It was the one that my mom allegedly bought ahead of some girl's birthday party for which it was the present. So that's why this card has always meant so much to me, because that's actually the dog right there.
Oh, that's not a Cocker Spaniel.
It's kind of a Cocker Spaniel, Mike. Kind of
pretty sure it's a lab.
It's like a lab Cocker Spaniel mix, and mostly Cocker Spaniel.
Oh.
So, look, those eyes look. Do those eyes look like a lab's
Dead.
eyes? Do they?
They're like black holes of scariness.
Those are Cocker Spaniel eyes, if I've ever seen
Eating
them.
my soul.
Or Betty Davis eyes, one of the two.
Look in my eyes, what do you see? A Cocker Spaniel.
I don't think that's
That needs like fast acting resolution, because they wouldn't have a. If you're older than 50, press 1. Because you should be getting to a person faster than that.
You should have let them. You should have stayed on and let them know. Like, hey, do you realize that this is your 1877 cash meow?
Yeah, we could do that later. Quiet goes cash meow is when you need a structured settlement, but you need cash. Oh my god! My face.
Maybe I'll give him a call on Wednesday night. That'll be our show this week. A conversation with Jessica at 1877 cash meow. Like, hi,
Well,
Jessica.
now I
this
want to
is
know
Mike."
what happens if you're not over 50. Do you get like a cruise line or something?
Oh my gosh.
You could have an Ask Jeff and Ask Jessica.
They pressed 2.
No, we pressed 1.
Oh yeah, my
old.
bad. My bad.
I think we pressed 1 because it was press 1 if you're over 50, and combined
We're definitely.
we're over 50. So
Or
makes sense.
I mean, what if it was the degrees? If you're over 50 degrees, I'm definitely over 50 degrees.
you should definitely seek medical attention if you're under 50 degrees.
Don't pet your mule, or you'll get pink eye. Coming to GMS this summer. Stardew GMS gameplay whatever. Now served at Candy Bar. Green things that aren't lime or green apple, like kale, broccoli, or cilantro. Coming up on Gaming Morning Show. Don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth. And GMS, Morning Gaming Renews. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay. Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award. And the clip of the day. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningShow.tv. Time for hour number 3, right now.
Morning, gamer. Welcome back. It's Gaming Morning Show. Hello, it's Monday, August 21st, 2023. It's a pleasure, an honor, really, to have you here on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. I am Hefty Goof. That's Sports.Gaming. Left side of your screen, we've ran through a few things today, including how to prevent fraud, shared with you some of our fraud stories, told you about a raccoon breaking into a Wisconsin church, and for heaven's sake, please stop taking nude photos at the sunflower field.
Yeah. They've had enough. You're terrifying the kids.
What would Kevin Costner think?
Kevin Costner.
Sunflower Field of Dreams. Maybe it has a different name. I should look it up. Makes sense. Good morning and nice chat to Gabe Pride among those who will be here for the final hour crew.
Morning to the final hour crew.
Thank you, Bob. It's Dungeon Meowster KJ who's here as well. Chat FM. Thank you for being here and typing in that easy to remember acronym that we'll get to in a moment. Businesses on the road and stopping by and saying hi to me. It was great to see you yesterday. Mel B on YouTube. Inkster Link. An absolute pleasure to see you as well in the chat this morning. We've had L&E. Quiet I Am Gaming's been here. Keith Anthony 89 has stopped in as well. Drew Mega. It's a pleasure to see you on this Monday. Groggy or Die. Quiet I Am Gaming. And anyone else who I am missing or who was lurking and listening. Thank you so much for being part of the show. It's fantastic to have you along with us.
Hello, FHC.
Now we're going to play Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth, and then we'll get to some Minecraft Monday as we continue to build the GMS Food Complex on Discovery Day, International Day of Remembrance and Tribute to the Victims of Terrorism, Internet Self-Care Day, National Brazilian Blowout Day, National Senior Citizens Day, and National Spumoni Day. So we get some pistachio, strawberry, and chocolate.
Cherry, I think.
Yeah, exactly what I said.
Cracked.
To find out how to play this game, it's very, very simple.
To see the record for the most balloons banked in Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth, remember to type the easy-to-remember acronym, ! DLTPFFTBFITMMREC.
A total, Sean, of 2,304 balloons. We are over 300 years into the future.
It's pretty good.
Yes, that's correct. I was right. It's a little dicey there for a second, but I got it.
How many is that, Eagle, the mathematical?
Checks out. Yeah. For what it's worth, Chat FM to say my gran likes sunflowers. Sorry, I will tell her to pack it in. Hey, Chat FM, tell your grandma to get your coat. We have an E, an R, and a T from Melby, Groggy or Die, and Quiet, respectively.
E, no. R, no. T, yes.
Nice.
I was getting a little bit worried there. Also, good morning and nice chat to Hey, it's Brendan. Happy Final Hour crew.
Hello, FHC.
Great to see you as well. Ambassador to our Final Hour crew. Oh, yeah, and also I was sharing a story earlier that Hofbrew was wondering what something was canon or not. I'm going to message Hofbrew right now because I would like to know, what was that question you had this weekend, whether what was canon? Okay, I think that'll sort things out. We have an S from Quiet I Am Gaming.
S. Ding, ding, ding.
Also, our topic of the day has to do with National Report Upcoding Fraud Days. We're asking you, do you have a fraud story?
Correct.
Does Bob have a fraud story?
Yes.
Sure sounds like it.
Do you want to tell us about it, Bob?
No.
Oh. Maybe it's still too fresh in his mind.
Bob, it's okay if you want to tell us about it.
No.
Okay, fine. Who did it involve?
Shaquille O'Neal.
Wow.
Some high up.
Wait. Do you think Bob doesn't want to talk about it because Bob was committing the fraud?
Bob, were you committing the fraud? No, look at me.
Cha-ching.
Interesting. Learn something new every day.
SHAQ.
Who knew he'd rip Shaq off? Jeez Louise. An O.
Oh, yes.
An N.
And yes.
Whoa. That flipped a switch in this puzzle. By the way, it's
Yeah.
places, if you didn't see.
Nice.
Chat FM. Show me tanning salon.
Correct.
5 more banked balloons. We're up to 2309 as we ask Sean, hey Sean, have you ever kind of started dancing around in public, showing off your legs because your lotion's so good?
All the time.
I have noticed your legs seem particularly soft recently.
Yeah. Nevia is on my side, and my back, and my arms.
Quiet IMFM is what I think I just said. Said you're welcome for the 4 N's for tanning salon.
That was pretty good. That really broke things wide open.
Also, we're getting Quiet saying Tanning's Salon, and Chat FM getting us Tanning-ish Salon for famous things. E from KJ.
E, yes.
Good morning and nice chat to the Element of One.
Hello, FHC.
It's great to see you here. Also guess the E. So we have an E on the board for famous things. I remember this from The Sound of Music.
Yeah.
Yeah. Raindrops on noses.
R, no.
I think it's on roses. Whiskers on kittens. These are a few of my famous things. When the dog bites. When the knees sting.
The knees?
Yeah, because you're all tired
Oh.
and stuff.
Yeah. Like some arthritic pain.
Whiskers on mittens.
Oh, correct.
Warm copper kibble. All rolled up in springs.
And no.
Can't tell what Bob is saying no to, your song or the N.
S, correct.
Probably both. A T from Drew Mega.
T, yes.
Show me boogity, boys. A C from the Element of One.
C, correct.
An M from Quiet I Am Gaming.
M, ding, ding, ding.
Quite an eclectic variety of letters in this one.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's... It's got quite a bit of mystery still.
I was gonna guess Holmes for that last part, but there's no O back there.
That's a big swing.
Show me Cool Mite times.
What about snow globes?
Been a minute. Oh, Chat FM was talking about that famous made-up newspaper, Cool Mite Times.
Did you say famous made up?
Yeah. It's like while I sit back and read my Cool Mite Times. I want that first word to be community for what it's worth, but it's not.
It's not, yeah.
Let's try the I.
I.
Oh my gosh. Groggy or Die.
Now that's a big swing.
Went with Cool Math Games, which is an actual website, believe it or not.
Wow.
Do you think we should
Also-
guess it?
I mean, we could guess the A.
Okay.
It's a little redundant, though, because all math games are cool math.
A. Cha-ching.
It's Copia says confirm it's real. Good morning to Copia. Show me cool math games. Huh.
Cracked. Cracked.
It's a little.
So I don't
self-aggrandizing.
I don't doubt it's real, but is it a famous thing?
Not your grandma's cool lemonade stand, says Crocker Diet. Chad FM says, very famous too, even though 2 of us have heard of it. And Brenda goes, okay, they were definitely trying to sabotage us this time. Groggy says it was in every elementary computer lab. I doubt that. I've never even heard of it.
I don't recall cool math games.
Yeah. Some say it doesn't even exist.
Huh.
Why won't these guys lose? All right, well, I will mark that and see if I can send that to the don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth people. They might be interested in that. Elvis says you should ask your kids if they know it. Yeah, I'll check in with a hefty daughter, see if she's ever heard of cool math games. All right. Hey, Sean, have you ever been dancing around, showing off your legs, kind of doing a little sideways dance because your lotion's so good?
Every day.
I bet you'll never know who that's for.
Nevia's still on my side.
All right, the category for this one is who's going to lose this particular puzzle? That's Places.
Places.
Thank you, Places. Groggy, I never saw it, but I also live in Florida, so I'm not sure we believe in math. This is quiet. Especially not cool math.
No, all math games are cool. I like math.
I like math. I like every kind of math. I just want to hug them all, but I can't hug every math.
That's true. Some of them are quite prickly.
Copia.
Now that's a big swing.
Following Groggy's The Blue Lagoon with the Wild Wests from Chat FM with Cool Lamat games. Let's use the O from Blue Lagoon just to see if that happens to be exactly it.
Oh, correct.
It is not, but we do have some O's on the board. A T from Mel B.
T.
An E from Element.
E. Incorrect.
An H from Drew Mega.
H. No.
Oof. Oh, yeah, H is from Drew Mega. We're down to 4 balloons. We got some O's on the board.
We got some work to do.
An R from Quiet.
R.
An L from Brendan.
L. Yes.
An A from Mel B.
A.
Now we're getting some momentum. Places.
Thank you, Places.
Bay. That's where I give up. May something. Oregano. An S from Drew Mega.
S. Correct.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
That's slow.
What'd you call me?
Show me San Luis Obispo. Thank you, Dungeon Master KJ, because I couldn't remember if it had a B in it or a P. It turns out it has both.
Yeah.
San Luis Obispo. It's a me.
San Luis Obispo.
San Luis Obispo. All right, nice job, chat. 2316. We have a Monsters Inc. sock alert. I think that's a 2319, actually. It's definitely a 23, but I think it's a 19. So WS alert, white sock. 2319. Red 27. Can you tell I'm in the mood for football season?
It's time.
Yeah, it is. It's time. Quiet on gaming. Abiscopito. Nope. Abiscuitopo. I still said it wrong. Whatever. It's not important. It's not like I have a mispronunciation counter or something silly.
Nah.
Add 2 onto that. Good measure. All right. You ready to play some Minecraft?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's do this. We are building the GMS food complex. We're building it for you, chat. We want to make sure that you're eating well. And we're like the Applebee's of morning radio shows that play games. You're eating good in our neighborhood with GMS, the food complex.
And when you're here, you're here.
When you're here, you're loose acquaintances. Alrighty, let me do this and that. And we should have everything we need, including some audio. Love when a plan comes full circle. Groggy says Peyton Manning should be in the Hall of Fame for making a Nebraska city famous. I have some good news for you, Groggy. Peyton's in the Hall of Fame. You're right, 23-19. 23-19! 23-19! Oh, what's our horse doing? Hey, buddy. Do you want some water? Look, he wants some water. He's shaking his head yes.
Don't drown him, though.
Oh no, he's turning his back on me now. Oh, he's
because
fine.
you tried to drown him.
Oh, we're fine. I tried to give our horse some water. Okay. What do you need me to do?
Well, you can tend to the crops and the animals for a minute. I'm just going to pick something up from our cave.
Did we leave something down there?
Nah, I just need a couple things that we left there. No biggie. Oh, chickens.
Plant some more Will Wheaton. Oh no, I was trying to make a terrible joke by inserting biscuit into the middle. Oh, biscuit Poe? Quiet. How am I supposed to get that one? Chat, if you think I was supposed to get Oh Biscuit Poe, put an F in chat. Oh crap. I definitely didn't harvest one that was raw. Man, it's been a minute since we harvested the wheat, potentially.
Yeah.
I have an important job. I'm a real Minecrafter. Have I lost noob status yet?
I think so.
Okay. Even when I've fallen off the buildings.
Yeah, no, I think you're doing great. I mean, everyone falls off a mountain at some point in this game.
That's true. You know what I did, though? I downloaded Minecraft Dungeons onto my PlayStation because that was a free PlayStation Plus game the other day. But I downloaded it because we played it at the arcade with like the free family pass, summer thing I was telling you about. And I'm so happy I did because that game was so much fun to play in the arcade that I actually think it might be a good Backbone game.
Ooh, nice.
So, they really threw us into hard mode today. Oh, for sure. Don't let the person floating from the... I'm telling you, Copia has probably been in contact with them more than me, but Copia says we have the most balloons ever banked in that game before. They have to be wondering why they can't just shut down their servers. Quiet says, oh, also in the people also ask section, the first thing is, quote, why is Cool Math blocked at school? Apparently is filled with malware and spyware. Uh-oh. Do they know everything about me?
More like infamous things. Instead of famous things.
Right.
Because they're bad.
Has this monolith always been here?
Yeah, I think so. I think I used that to get away from some enemies one time.
Because I do remember you building us a tower somewhere to remember where our new hole is.
Yeah. That's further away.
Sorry, I forgot. Maybe it was Brendan who doesn't like when I stand too close to the animal lovers. Is that it out there? No, that's... I keep getting confused by the thing on top of the animal machines. So I can't see it from here, right?
Yeah, no, you got to go that way.
Okay.
If you go in general that way, you cross a stream, and then you just keep going left until you see it.
It's good to see you, by the way.
You too. Made you something.
Did you just make me a grave?
No, it's a hidey hole.
Tomato Kanoffin. Oh, Piscopo. The Quiet's in contention for Billy Thundergun Award.
Yep.
Or maybe Sir William Lightning Knife the Third. What are you doing in here? Oh, you're not in here. Why aren't you in here?
So much sugar.
Oh, did I not get the sugar?
Oh, no, you're good. We don't regularly get the sugar cane.
I know where the sugar cane is, if that makes you feel like
It's down here in the water.
I'm just doing my morning laps. Everything's dun da.
Are you sharking again?
Yep. By the way, if you missed it, sharking's my new method in Rocket League, where I surround the ball by circling it numerous times without hitting it. It's the new rave, sweeping the nation. I gotta look at something really quick. Oh yeah, we thought maybe the person singing the anthem yesterday at the baseball game said, what's that line? Something the banner will wave.
Yeah, banner yet wave.
Yeah, banner yet wave. Thought said maybe they said the banner will rave, or yet rave. Da 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 da. Na 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 na. Oh, I see what Quiet's aiming for. Quiet wants to win our first ever Squire Billiam Thunderknife Award, where you're both a contributor and detriment to chat. I like that. You're not just one thing anymore. You're many.
Got it all.
All right, so Sean is making something. Wait, are you in a different house?
In the house?
This isn't in here.
Oh, no.
Do we have a basement now?
No.
Where's the secret room?
Nowhere. What secret room? What are you talking about?
You're in a secret room.
I'm not in a secret. What's
How
you
long
talking
have we
about,
had a
Shane?
secret room?
I don't have a secret room.
Are you making us a library?
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, I'm gonna go up to the attic. It's probably up there. Oh, you trickster!
There's no one in here.
I didn't know we had a secret room.
The secret room. There's no one in a secret room.
Oh, I guess I must have been seeing something. I'll go up here. Whoa! Ow! That was a rush. Oof! Gotcha! I found you. When did you build this?
Just today.
Okay, so this wasn't something I've never seen you in here, but like this door thing wasn't here for weeks, right?
No, I wish it had been, but no.
Oh, I was worried about myself for a second.
So here, come down here. I'll teach you something.
Whee! I like how I'm so used to closing the door behind me that I'm closing the little gate thing.
I forgot to get one thing. I'll be right back.
Oh, is this copper, guys? Or is this an art piece or copper?
All right. So this guy over here is an enchanting table.
Okay.
And so if you look at my screen, because I brought, like, say I put this.
You just told me
diamond
to look at
pickaxe
your
here.
screen, and I looked at your character in the game. All right. Yes, I'm looking at your screen.
So I put this diamond pickaxe here, and then I'll put this lapis here. We get 3 enchantments. This is efficiency. I could do that, or unbreaking 2, which is pretty good, or efficiency 2. And so if I do this one, now this diamond pickaxe has efficiency 2, so it'll break stuff even faster.
Huh. Is this a stock thing in the game?
Yeah, yeah.
Huh.
So do you have your bow?
I do.
Okay, I'm gonna give you this blue stuff.
Blue stuff. So what do you got to drink? I got orange
Okay.
juice, purple stuff.
So now I need to look at your screen
Okay.
or just walk you through it. So yeah, put the bow in the left slot and the blue stuff in the right slot.
Okay.
The one you really would like for your bow is infinite.
Okay.
It's a pretty good one.
I got neither of those. I'm breaking and power.
Yeah, no worries. So you could do one of those, or you could just skip it and not worry about it because your bow's about to break anyway. But what's cool about infinite is if you have your bow and a single arrow, you can shoot that arrow over and over and over and over and over.
Really?
Yep.
I'm getting a lot of like ones.
Yep. And so this is based on your experience. So your experience level is 7 right now. If that experience level goes up, you can unlock that third slot, and you can enchant a fish now.
No. It won't let me enchant my potato.
So that third level is unlocked by just having more experience, which is where we want to find a spawner and build an XP farm, because then you can build XP to spend. Ta-da!
Oh.
Yoink. Okay. So now you know what the blue stuff is for. Oh.
Hey, look, I got my arrow back. Actually, no, I didn't. Hey, your pickaxe is bright.
It's all glowy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you want to do a demonstration?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So come over here and get out your diamond pickaxe.
You have an arrow in your shoulder.
Yeah, that's someone I know put it there.
Weird. Just like, let me eat. Eat! Oh, potatoes barely do anything.
Yeah, you gotta cook them.
Oh. All right.
They'll be
Hi.
more efficient. All right. So over here, you're gonna mine straight forward.
Okay. Are we having a race, basically?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so we're gonna just mine straight forward 4 blocks. So we'll say 1, 2, 3, go, and then you start mining and just hold it
Are
down.
we gonna
till
do
4...
top like the? So I
No,
should-
just straight.
Okay.
Just
like a tunnel. Okay.
Yep. And then when you're done, say done, and we'll see who's faster. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. Done.
I think I might have
mine's-
started a touch early.
Yeah. So that's the efficiency. Just makes it.
Let's
a
try
little
one more time.
faster.
Ready?
Okay. 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh, I see it there. I could even kind of see it simultaneously.
Yeah.
Hey.
So now it's
Sean.
faster. Like
Could,
magic.
could you put yours on the ground too?
Yeah.
Oh.
You sharked it.
Dude. I thought it auto picked up. I don't know what happened there.
Now I enchanted this one too.
Oh, good. That actually makes a lot of sense, I suppose. And then I'm gonna rebuild this. Oh, I'm missing one block. I fixed it. No one will know. I definitely didn't mind the copper over here. Hey! That was my patchwork! Can I have a crafting table, please?
Yeah.
Good.
Boop.
Na-na, na-na, na-na-na-na. Alright, how we doing? My egg's right there. Alright. Well, we got about 5 minutes left. Is there anything else we should try to accomplish? Did you close the gate on me?
It's dark. Yeah.
What a
Yeah, I did.
meanie.
I really did.
I'm gonna sleep with my egg and try to get over it, okay? Alright, I'm gonna go murder some zombies. Actually, you know what I need? I need a burning skeleton because I need... Oh, I'm on fire. I need arrows. Actually, I want a new bow. Spiders are friends. Okay, we don't hurt spiders. There's all the burning zombies. Are the skeletons usually not here in the morning?
They're here. Just luck of the draw.
Oh.
But we could probably build a couple.
How do you
arrows.
build them?
So let's go here. I believe it's a stick, a feather, and flint.
Do we have feathers? Oh yeah, feathers right here.
So
So I need
yeah,
three of those.
just take them all. And there's a couple more.
Gotta take them all.
And the flint is in there too. We only have 2 of those.
How many flint do we need?
One per recipe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we only have 2. So, yeah, grab the flint out of the bottom left chest.
Okay.
And let's see, I have a couple just arrows
That's
too.
cool.
I'll give you those.
Oh, do I need this line?
The what?
That was sugar. Never mind. Whatever. Oh, this string. We need string.
Yeah, if you want to make another bow, you'll need string.
Okay.
And then if you want, you'll need sticks to finish off your arrows.
Okay. I got 6. Okay. Where are we going?
So crafting table.
Okay.
Your arrow is feather on the bottom, stick in the middle, flint on top, and that should give you 4 arrows per recipe.
Oh wait, he's probably said this. Okay, 4 arrows. But do I need flint for a bow?
No.
Okay.
There's some more
I'll make
arrows.
one more.
And then a bow.
Bow next.
You need 3 string and 3 sticks.
Okay. Oh, it's right here. Oh, look, you can just... What? You just click on the recipes and it puts it in there for you? Hey. Someone hit me.
Yep. It's a disgruntled teacher.
Did you already tell me that?
Yeah.
Whoa, this is so easy now. All right, so I go down here with the blue thingamabobbers and try to get my...
Oh yeah, and yeah, you can go try to enchant that bow and see.
Can you bring me the blue
see what you
things?
Yeah.
Is this cool math game? Yeah. Didn't you see me adding things a second ago? Boop. Disgruntled teacher. I'm hot for disgruntled teacher. All right. Bow. No, same options. Can I just do one, or does it take too much stuff?
Do you have your old almost broken bow?
Yeah.
Enchant that one with whatever the lowest one is, whatever the top one is,
Okay.
and then see if your new bow has new enchantments.
Okay. So I'm gonna enchant it with just the top. You said the top like choice, like unbreaking
Yeah.
1.
Yep.
I click. Okay. I did that. Now my bow has unbreaking 1. So put that back down and put the new one in there.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, same choices.
Bummer. Okay. Well, that's what you're stuck with for now.
Well, at least I have lots of arrows to shoot at you now.
At me?
Did I say at you?
I think so.
Must have misspoke.
I could have misheard you.
Shoot him so shows. Ooh, can I shoot this horse?
No.
No, I wasn't gonna do it.
Protecting.
I wasn't gonna do it. What are you
I
holding
don't
there?
believe you.
Looks like steak.
Oh, that was raw steak. I visited the cows.
The cows that are definitely not getting shot with bows and arrows.
No, they're getting hugged.
They're just suffering long deaths. It's fine. All right. Well, now we have enchanted stuff. We made some more progress toward our goal. Again, if you didn't know, we're trying to build this. Top of your screen.
Yeah, all of this is in pursuit of the complex. Kind of. How are our pumpkins doing?
We have
Slow
pumpkins?
growing over here. Yeah, didn't we plant pumpkins?
Oh,
over here?
yeah. I thought that was a sugar cane. Where's the sugar cane?
It's down here behind the house on the water.
Oh, because it needs water?
Yeah, it has
Well,
to be next
lots
to
of water.
Yeah, it just needs to be adjacent to water.
I remember this stuff. And
And when you harvest this, just harvest the second one like this, boop, and you leave the bottom one, and it'll just keep growing.
like bamboo?
Yeah.
Okay, let me do it really quick. I did it. Oh no, I'm drowning. Ooh, we could do like a secret underwater, like a underwater speakeasy.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah, you have to swim down here.
We could build it out of glass,
Ooh.
and then you could see the fishies. All right, well, next time, tomorrow, I think we let's start digging up a bunch of sand. There's a bunch of sand over here,
Hey, guess what I'm doing?
and we'll make some glass.
Guess what I'm
What
doing?
are you doing? What are you doing?
Dun-na, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Look how there's killer dolphins over there.
All right, there you go. That's Minecraft Monday. Did you sploosh?
I did.
Splish sploosh. Sean was taking a boosh.
I booshed all over the place.
All up on a Saturday night. All right, thank you for being here. A lot of fun. I'm really excited that we got a chance to be back on Monday because we're 5 days a week. That means we're usually here. I don't know. It's fun to be back on the air. I miss when you're gone, Chads. I mean, I got to hang out with Sean all weekend, but I only got to hang out with you now. So.
Well, and Sunday, we got to hang out with Sis.
Oh, that's true. I got to hang out with Chat by proxy. Oh, by the way, Sis had something that I was a little shocked to hear about. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't expect to get this from Sis.
I've got another confession to make,
said Sis. Sis hasn't actually started watching all of our Rocket League games.
What?
Yeah. Can you believe that?
They've had so much time.
I mean, I would have expected at least probably be 3/4 of the way there by now.
Yeah. I mean, we've done like 900 episodes, but we haven't been playing Rocket League the whole time. So there's probably only like 840 episodes.
And by and large, I mean, we only played it for the first 2 hours of the show, kind of. I mean, if you had already started, you'd be almost done, Sis.
It's true.
Maybe I bet Sis is gone enjoying vacation.
Eagle says probably not.
Eagle just made their sound. I'm looking around my studio like he's here.
I hope he's not there.
Do you have a brother? We're gonna turn into like a soap opera or something. It's like, oh, it's my long lost brother, Eagle, the algebra Eagle.
Eagle, the liberal arts Eagle.
What are your takeaways that were pretty okay? What's something you learned from today's show? We got our Billy Thundergun Award clip of the day and send you somewhere on Twitch via the raid here shortly. Right now, it's time for the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews because it's 8:43 West Coast, 11:43 out East, and 4:43 for those watching GMS in the UK. Here's once again, #VideoGameExpert Sean.
Good morning. It is still Monday, August 21st, 2023, and this is your Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming Renews. First up, we talked this morning about an 18-year Call of Duty veteran who announced that he is leaving Activision. This is David Vonderhaar, who worked at Treyarch. He's been working there as studio design director and has worked on 8 Call of Duty games since 2004. He'll be leaving for an unexplained opportunity that he can't talk about yet, but he promised updates as soon as possible. So we will keep an eye on that and let you know if we hear anything. Then we also talked about Starfield and its PC release and the fact that if you were holding out for some DLSS, according to preload files, that's not going to be available. This is from Tyler Lyles of IGN. DLSS, of course, is the NVIDIA's deep learning super sampling technology, which is not going to be available. Also not available seems to be another one, XESS. Yeah, that one's also not available. But if you are instead looking forward to AMD's Fidelity FX Super Resolution 2.0 FSR2, you'll be in luck. It seems like that one will be available. super sampling technologies. So complicated. We also talked this morning about a developer who hand painted an entire game by hand over the course of 7 years. That is Pat Now and his puzzler, The Master's Pupil, which is available already on Switch and PC. This report by Rebecca Valentine is a pretty good detailed look at the process that he went through and the game itself. It's worth reading through as you learn quite a bit about him and his process. So I do suggest checking that out at some point. Out today, we had some highlights such as Depower Ball out on PC and Mortal Street Fighter out on PC, if that's still available. But our most prestigious award of Name of the Morning this morning went to Extremely Powerful Capybaras Training Grounds out on PC.
Watch out. They're extremely powerful. They're coming for you!
Oh, those capybaras look powerful. Oh yeah, how powerful? Extremely.
The good news, I think if it had been Mortal Street Fighter Combat, it would have gotten taken down. But it's just Mortal Street Fighter. It'll be fine.
Maybe.
Mortal Street Fighter X.
What if it was Mortal Street Combat?
I think that's the one that'd be the thing. Everything else would be. Thank you for sharing your stories today. A whole bunch of candidates for Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award winner today. L&E had the once got scammed by a fake Microsoft account. Chat FM had a whole bunch of good things, including Grandma quit going to the nudity when at the sunflower farm. We had Inkster also telling a story of being frauded. We had KJ and Groggy share some pretty personal versions of getting frauded as well. My nominee, though, goes to Quiet I Am Gaming for trying to make a San Luis Obispo joke with Obiscuit-O.
Yeah.
Put yourself out there, and we appreciate that. So that's my nominee, Quiet I Am Gaming.
Yeah, I'll second that one.
Congratulations, Quiet.
Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award.
Also, a big credit to Cool Math Games for trying to sabotage us. Sorry, it's not going to happen, Cool Math Games. We're going to win.
The most famous of things.
All right, there you go. Congratulations, Quiet I Am Gaming. You are one of life's winners today. Groggy also had a pretty good show, too, earlier. You shared our username and password for your account, though, so I hope you change that.
No, I can remember that one.
Everything is fine. Okay. What are your takeaways that were pretty okay? What's something you learned from today's show? We'll get to those in a moment. But first, the clip of the day. The clip of the day. Hey, look! It's the clip of the day.
Toot, toot.
Oh, yes.
An N.
And yes.
Whoa. That flipped a switch in this puzzle. By the way, it's places, if you didn't see.
Nice.
Chat FM. Show me tanning salon.
Correct.
5 more banked balloons are up to 2309 as we ask Sean, hey Sean, have you ever kind of started dancing around in public, showing off your legs because your lotion's so good?
All the time.
I have noticed your legs seem particularly soft recently.
Yeah. Nevia is on my side, and my back, and my arms.
The clip of the day is Sean explaining all of the places the lotion goes.
It's important to stay well nourished for your skin.
Yeah, especially as the weather gets hotter and such. You know, there's lots of smoke out in the Pacific Northwest right now.
Mm-hmm. Gonna get worse.
Keep your body hydrated. That's the option from Sean. All right, what are your takeaways that were pretty okay? What's something you learned from today's show? And then we're going to send you over to Dice and Easy, who is a follower-in-law of ours. Foundry VTT tutorials, D&D tips and tricks, TTRPG Let's Plays, and D&D memes. If you like talking about D&D TTRPGs, thinking about the industry, learning to use Foundry VTT, and laughing, then this is the channel for you. So if you'd be so kind as to say good morning from GMS, we would appreciate that quite a bit as well. Takeaways that were pretty okay, sports.gaming.
My takeaway is a historical birthday and jazz band leader Count Basie. Fantastic band leader and pianist, but terrible at actually counting. We found that out today.
You said something like a 1, a 5.
A 3, 2, 4, 3.
And then just crushed it. Just crushed it. It was always in rhythm. Just could never get the counting right. It's weird. It's weird. Takeaway from Chat FM. My takeaway is it's fairly easy to hide biscuits from you. I also, to your credit, I had no clue that that's what you wrote. By the way, yesterday with my 12-egg omelet, I did have an biscuit po.
Nice.
Brendan had mentioned they threw us into hard mode today. We also talked about all the malware and spyware that allegedly is plaguing cool math games. My takeaway that's pretty okay is when your teacher is disappointed at you in Minecraft, they beat the crap out of you. Well, they gave me a love tap.
Yeah. I did use my axe instead of my sword. So.
You want to know what my other takeaway that's pretty okay is?
What's that?
You can click on the things in the recipe book and it just puts it in there for you.
Also, kudos to you. I was wondering how long it would take you to find our basement. You found it pretty much right away.
I actually thought it was going to be outside, but turns out, yeah, you built it downstairs. So, yeah. All right, for everyone who made it possible, I'm Hefty Goof. That's Sports.Gaming. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you again tomorrow for more Gaming Morning Show. Until then, here's your best moments, and we'll send you via the raid to Dice and Easy. Thank you for being here. It's been a lot of fun. This has been Gaming Morning Show.
To get the gist of the information that's on there. And if you go to any smaller medical clinics, you can always take those in and be like, hey, what's this mean? And just about anyone at a medical office will be able to break down what's on those.
And if that doesn't work, just contact 1-800-ASK-SDG, which is a Sports.Gaming's hotline. He'll answer those for you post haste.
Redact the important stuff and throw it in Discord. I'll walk you through it.
Please do not put medical information in the Discord. Please.
Yeah, redact the important stuff. That's the important part.
Oh my gosh. Groggy, why are you putting your social security number in the Discord? Stop it, Groggy.
Why'd you write your PIN number on there?
That has nothing to do with your medical stuff. We don't need your home address, Groggy.
I was busy. I was doing work.
Monday MVP. Hey, it's 6:25 West Coast time. It's 9:25 out east. It is 2:25 for those watching GMS in the UK. My social security number is frozen unless I unfreeze it, so it gave us a Liam Neeson good luck. Actually, that was the person on the other end of the phone with Liam Neeson, actually. So, should find that actor's name and give them more credit. Groggy adds, though, my first time catching fraud, my own father drained my bank account, opened 3 credit accounts in my name, hence the frozen social security number. Damn. This inspired me to do fraud prevention and banking. Now I have my ish locked down. A friendly tip, know your bankers, set up call signs for info, and monitor your credit report and bank statements. All
my
sound
banker's
advice.
call sign is Iceman.
You're not supposed to tell us. Just put your call sign in our Discord. Game of the morning away from extremely powerful capybaras. That is set in stone. Thank you, Sports.Gaming, for the Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News.
You're welcome.
For all 4 stories. Took the pressure off. I know he never misses a cue. This we know for sure. Bear is ready, along with the other animals, ready to be so pure, standing by the window that is hidden by a blind. It's time to make sure the animals of the menagerie are top of mind. Oh. Oof. That was close.
Ooh, that was a close one.
Ooh, Bear.
Bird.
Bear never misses a cue. Ish.
Is that? Oh no, he's okay.
Yeah.
Maybe he had. Thought I saw a little bit something on his
Makeup.
cheek, but
Makeup. But I don't like. I don't care. Go. Have fun. Let's do birthdays this day in gaming history. If you know someone celebrating a birthday on August 21st, 2023, please let us know because we would like to celebrate with you. Today, let's start some celebrity birthdays with the likes of Actress Kim Cattrall, who turned 67.
So close. Fun fact, she played a Vulcan officer in Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country.
6.
Or... Oh,
6. What?
What's your chin doing in there?
Isn't that how Spock does it?
Yeah, probably.
With the chin?